black, I'm free.
I'm black, we're breaking free tonight. I'm black, I'm black, walking in the light. Melanated, elevated, truth inside. I'm black.
Yeah.
What is up, everyone? It's Crystal and Blanche.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, Black fam? I know how we supposed to unblack ourselves and the teachers are late. Come on. I know Coney Island styling. It's a process. Me and Blanche always say unblack is a process.
It may take a lifetime.
And you know what, y'all? I tell y'all all the time, it's not because we're not ready. Like me and Blanche, it's a whole vibe. And you guys, Blanche, we got to do an after show because
yeah,
it's a whole vibe. Sometimes me and Blanche be up here talking for like 20, 30, 40 minutes.
Right. We actually be on time.
Like an hour.
We actually be on time, though, which is crazy. Like,
hey fam, what's up, Mema Mac?
Mima.
Y'all, we got Mima Mac 2024 Coney Island styling. Thank you. So we got a good show for you guys tonight. We're gonna talk about something that's near and dear to my heart. We gotta talk about the Tates. As you notice, I couldn't even put that in the description, Blanche.
Oh yeah, they gonna hate on that.
The Tates, man. They got my boys.
I think it's cap.
It's cap, definitely. It's cap. But you guys, if you haven't already, if this is your first time here, thank you so much for watching. If it's not, and you have not already liked, shared, and subscribed, please go ahead and hit that like button. Leave a comment. We read our comments. So you guys know, we be all up in the comments. So please leave a comment. Let us know what you think about the show. Thank you for all of your super chats. We just appreciate you guys watching. We're going to get into this story, and then we got a couple of stories for you guys, but it's going to be a fun show. What you want to start with? Hold on. Do y'all see Blanche's title? I didn't see. Oh, you black and slow. That nigga is slow, okay? Ben Crump is slow.
He's slow. He's slow.
He is the poster child for why no one cares about an education in America. He's the poster child, Blanche.
Could you imagine being on trial for your life and he's
no
and he's your attorney?
I can't. He is worse than a court-appointed attorney.
Could you imagine him trying to argue for your life, though? Could you imagine?
No. He ain't got no choice but to be a civil rights attorney. The nigga is dumb.
And then you'll be like, you didn't read the notes I gave you? He's like, you gave me some notes?
That's why y'all, with this whole Nolan Wells thing, like, something's up with the parents. You go to that dude. At least Al Sharpton, you might not like him, but at least he got some kind of coof to him a little bit sometimes. But Ben Crump,
he is a ambulance chaser.
a retarded ambulance chaser.
Yeah, he's slow, man. I don't think I've ever seen a lawyer that wasn't articulate.
No, a lawyer that can't read.
I'm like, that's part of the job, to be able to speak to the court
and be able to read big words.
But forget reading, he can't even talk. Forget, like, we can't even get to the reading. He can't even speak.
Oh my God.
He talks like a slave.
Something is wrong. And black people like him. You know what? Nope. Black people don't like him. I know black people, Blanche. We know black people. Black people don't like him. You seen all these people that's coming out against him.
Who?
The one lady who she said that he didn't help her.
That's
Something happened with
that's
her
probably all
son.
of them.
Yeah, but she's coming out. Yeah, he's definitely DEI lawyer for sure. He lost every case. I believe it.
Listen, he's not even winning cases. These people
No,
are like these aren't cases. He has not had to practice law in any of this. He can't even read.
no. And
He's
he
just
don't. Go
he's just
ahead.
showing up, spinning a race narrative. That's it. That's all he's doing.
He's not good looking. He looks African. I know the FBAs. Like y'all with this?
Yeah, they don't say he a tether. Ain't that crazy? They don't say Ben Crump is a tether. Ain't that crazy?
And
Ben Milk Dud Head Crump ain't a tether.
and he looked like a straight up Haitian African,
He
whatever you
always
want to call it.
greasy and shiny. He
The
always
truth.
greasy. I'm like, he ain't never ashy. He like, remember you put the Vaseline on your face when you was a kid? Put Vaseline all over your face.
No, he's not even likable.
He's not. No personality.
No,
No,
and so
no. Go ahead.
so for Nolan Wells' family, like to actually seek him out,
It's crazy.
something's up. Like something
You
up with that mama.
You know why they listen. You know why they seeked him out.
Seeked
You
it.
know why? Because they want to get paid. Think about it. It's a guaranteed check. It's a guaranteed check. Somehow, some way, it's a guaranteed check because once Milk Dud Head shows up, then it adds validity to what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So he's like, now the cause is real. We got Ben Crump. So that must mean it's racism. Somebody's rights have been violated and a check is coming. Think about it. Didn't George Floyd's daughter get like $30 million?
It's probably gone now.
Oh, yeah, they didn't smoke the money out. The money.
But yeah, no, I just like if my son died. So have you been watching the whole Brandon Tatum? So Brandon Tatum has been interviewing the friend.
Okay, I saw him interviewing. Okay, what I saw was Brandon Tatum's response to DL Hughley today. And then I saw a clip on somebody else's page where he was interviewing, and this guy said that DL Hughley annihilates Brandon Tatum. I said, DL
No.
Hughley? I said, it's impossible. He's an idiot. That can't annihilate nobody. He's a dummy.
He's a dummy, and he really needs to stick to like comedy. Like
he ain't
stick
funny
to comedy.
though.
He ain't even that fun, but at least he's considered like successful. Stay out of politics. Stay out of But no, so Brandon Tatum has been interviewing like the friend. The friend came out and he's like, Nolan Wells is my best friend. And
white kid or black kid?
White kid.
Okay.
White kid. And he really starts to explain how it happened. I didn't know this, Blanche, but like, so when the boat comes onto Horn Island, you have to swim to the island. So everybody leaves their phones on the boats. That's just the way that it goes. And then he talked about how like this part was interesting. He said he never knew Nolan Wells' mom. I know. That part was interesting, but I can guarantee you that his mom was one of them ignorant bliggities. Oh, I'm not talking to that white boy. Why are you being friends with that white? This is how a lot of especially black women and black men talk behind their back, but then they worried about white folks being racist.
Right.
How you never meet your like my son for a while coming up, all he had was white friends. It was him and three other white friends, and they were a friend group. My son was the only black one for a while. And I went to their house. I introduced myself. I talked to the friends. I invited the friends over my house. Like, if you want friends, show yourself friendly is what the Bible says. White people try with black folks, but black folks a lot of times are not likable. Like how you friends How is Nolan Wells best friends with these white boys, and this black chick never even come and talk to him, never host him, no, never nothing.
Somebody asked me about, did I think it was suspicious with them because they keep saying deleted text messages and all this stuff. And I said, listen, this is common. I said, alcohol and water never mix. Alcohol and water only mix at a hotel pool or resort pool.
Yep.
It does not mix in a lake, in an ocean. It just
Nope.
doesn't mix.
Nope.
So what I'm trying to tell people is that accidents happen, but drowning is different because imagine, like the kids said, you got to swim to the island. Imagine 500 kids swimming, 1,000 kids swimming. Are you really going to see who drowns?
Nope.
You're trying to get to the island. So again, and we know black folks can't swim. No matter how much they talk about black folks can't swim to the point where they say we can't swim because of our muscle density. We can't swim because they wouldn't let us swim in a city pool. Like black folks got all kind of excuses why you can't swim, but y'all love saying you jumped off the slave ship to swim back to Africa. They love saying that.
Oh, well, you remember what the whole when they swam to fight those white folks. You know, they'll swim for violence, they'll swim for food, they'll swim for sex, probably.
Oh, they'll swim for sex. Now listen.
So my thing is I, like you said, alcohol and swimming on, but to me, black folks, any kind of skilled kind of thing they struggle with, and swimming is one of those things. It's just
hold on. Somebody said that Nolan Wells' mother isn't black.
She ain't. You right. You right, American man. But she goes in and she like if you say she not black, she get mad. That's how you know she not black. Like Camilla. If Kamala was black, her name would be Camilla. And if Kamala was really black, she would be so comfortable with black people messing up her name, because black people mess up everybody's name, Blanche.
Time out. Nolan Wells' mother, according to black people, is black. She is biracial. So we're not going to play this semantics game because we're talking Nolan Wells' mother is half black. Black folks tell us every day that one drop of black blood makes you black. So if Nolan Wells' mother is half black, black folks call her black. And she will tell you herself that she's black.
Ooh, she get mad.
Okay, so she's black. She black. Now she black. Until she unblack, she black.
She need to unblack. Oh, gosh. Hey, LARPing for Cash. What's up, Daryl Jones? He said the biracial legally. Hold on. Biracial legalies.
They the worst one.
They are the worst, Blanche. They the worst.
They're the worst.
Worse than black people.
They are the worst ones.
Oh God. And the light skins and the biracials. Oh God. Somebody said, Justice Juice said, I have no desire to Google. Oh my God. Okay, so let's get into this. What do you want to do, Blanche?
Okay, Nolan Wells' mother, Christine Wells, also known as Christine Wansley, is of black and Filipino descent. She identifies strongly as a black woman while openly acknowledging her mixed heritage. Again, I'm going to say it one more time. She identifies as black. She's half black. So according to the Bliggities, she's black. We're not going to play semantics because we talking about it. She black.
Sorry. And you know she black because the white boy said, I never met her. And you know, black folks don't host their kids' friends.
Well, probably not the white ones.
Not the white friend. Don't host their white kids' friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I believe that her mom, listen, I believe that his mom. Okay, so I'm from California, right? So Filipinos, Laos, Cambodians, Vietnamese, these groups of Asians are closely with the black community. They're very closely knit with them. Not Koreans, not Japanese or Chinese, but what they would call the lower Asian ranks, um, Filipinos, even the Pacific Islanders, Tongans, Samoans, all of them around black people. So those groups of people are in close proximity to black. So culturally, most of them are going to be black culturally outside of them being having an Asian culture. So I guarantee his mom grew up around black people. I guarantee, and I guarantee that her mother was messing around black folks because you in such close proximity, especially on the West Coast. I don't know about the East Coast, but on the West Coast, very close. So again, she black.
Yeah, somebody said, just as you said, rest in peace to that young man. It's a shame that his death has been blinked.
That's a new.
Definitely
That's a,
blinkified.
that's a new word.
I love that. Can we have that? Just as Jews, we're gonna say it's been blinkified.
Listen, that's another shirt. Blignified.
That's a unbliglify. Unbiglify. Unbiglify. What?
Somebody said Colin Kaepernick. Yeah,
Oh,
Colin
God.
Kaepernick. He's another one. Again, Colin Kaepernick went to college, grew up around white folks his whole life.
White folks rescued him.
Saved him from white folks rescued him from his white mother that abandoned him, and his dad wasn't nowhere around. But Colin Kaepernick went to college, and the first thing he did was join a black fraternity. He'd been white the whole time. He got to college and joined black fraternity.
He's a disgrace. He wasn't even that great.
And he's slow too. He's
slow. Anybody that act like him is slow. They are slow. I'm sorry. They are. Anybody who and dishonest, because anybody who could betray somebody who fed them and clothed them.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Crazy.
He turned on his parents for black people. Do you know how low you got to be for black people?
That's his white side. That's what the whites are doing. That's what the whites are doing. Whites are making their children pay penance for black people for slavery 400 years ago.
Y'all are crazy.
Crazy. So somebody brought up the Tatiana Speaks. Do you want to just go ahead and get into that? Or you want to do Tate?
It's up to you. What y'all want? Y'all want Tate or Tatiana first? What y'all want?
Somebody said Tatiana. So Tatiana Speaks is like this popular it's like she an Instagram. Go follow her. Shout out to her. Tatiana Speaks. She wears bonnets and she kind of talk all this junk. So she took one of the clips that was fire with Blanche. Talking about, you remember we said, what do you want white people to do? You telling them you don't like them, you telling them they're racist. And she did a response to it. And I thought she's very black. Tatiana, I don't want to fight. But we about to talk about Tatiana. You gonna pull it up, Blanche?
Yeah. What's up, LARPing for Cash? Listen, y'all. I can't comment on this story in these comments, so I can't comment. I would say what's up to y'all, but I can't comment on here for some reason.
Why you can't comment?
I don't know.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. I promise. How?
You don't see it down here where it says type a message. You don't see it.
No, I don't have the option.
Really? Dang.
Justice Juice said, Tatiana is a bliggity name I'm bracing for impact. Oh, yeah, you get ready.
I know. We don't want to fight, but we are about to talk about you, sis.
And you know what's crazy? I watch her content sometimes. She makes good points when it comes to like relationship stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because she has some sense with relationships, but when it comes to the black stuff, she gone. But relationship stuff, respecting men. She believes in all that stuff, and honestly, I feel like a lot of her anger is the fact that she don't have a man. Like, girl,
she I mean, but she don't have a man because I'm not
if
going
she
to
listen, if she had a man, her content would change drastically.
Yeah, and I just think that I mean, like, let me tell you, black women are married to the game. Let me tell you, of the blacks and the black, they are married to it. They are loyal to it. And so, if she is saying good things, I haven't looked at her content. I will though. If she is saying good thing about relationships, I mean, it's fake because I mean, she would have a man. It's not that hard to get one.
Well, her presentation ain't the best. I mean, listen, if I could pull her to the side, I would tell her, young lady, you are shooting yourself in the foot because you're putting your worst. You being loud on social media with a bonnet. It don't matter what you saying. You got a bonnet on. You being loud. It just
But
is. I
this
mean,
is what the people want. This is what her kind, this is what they want. They want her to look slow. They want her to look stupid. Let's play the clip.
okay,
Let's do like Craig Law. Play the clip.
okay. Let's play the clip,
Yeah.
man.
She this is what her kind want. They love it. How
That's
many
hilarious.
views she got on it? Let me see.
I love you saying her kind.
This
That
is
is
her kind.
hilarious.
This is her kind. I mean,
Yo,
you already know, Blanche. This is what they
yo.
are.
That's one of the most unblackest things
I'm
I've ever
I'm
heard.
serious, man. Like
Yo,
I
she said her.
her
She didn't say
kind.
black people. She took it a step further. Her kind. I ain't even.
This is what they do, y'all. I mean, I'm just
Goodness.
Blanche. I'm trying. I'm getting to the fact, like, yo, we are unblacking, and we're unblacking so much that it's like it's becoming like I can't like
She
like
said her kind.
her kind. I'm sorry. It is what it
Boy, I
is.
love it. Boy, that is hilarious.
This
Boy, that's
is
hilarious.
this is what they like.
I'm talking about total disassociation. Totally like,
I I am like I'm really starting to unblack. I done told y'all like I gotta get skinny. Like somebody said, you need to get that weave out of your head and get skinny because I'm too unblacked.
here we go.
Okay.
Let's watch this clip and then I'm going to respond. And it's going to be a real short clip because I don't got time to play the whole video.
What do you all want white people to do? You're telling them you hate them, you don't like them, they're racist. So what do you want them to do?
We want them to go in the corner and leave us the fuck alone. We want
Hold
them to
on.
stop talking to
Stop
us,
right
stop
there.
looking at us, stop eating us.
Do y'all want us to play the whole thing and then we comment? Because I just get frustrated. That first line irritates me so bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go back.
Just
Let's
play the
watch
whole
this
thing.
clip and then I'm going to respond. And it's going to be a real short clip because I don't got time to play the whole video.
What do you all want white people to do? You're telling them you hate them, you don't like them, they're racist. So what do you want them to do?
We want them to go in the corner and leave us the fuck alone. We want them to stop talking to us, stop looking at us, stop eating us, stop abusing us, stop creating systems that make it harder for black people, stop requiring us to not be black to be accepted, stop requiring black women to disown black men, stop abusing children, stop injecting us with diseases. We want white people to be appropriate people and they cannot be that. We want white people to leave us the fuck alone. We want them to go in their own world and leave us alone. Every time black people try to do our own thing, here come a white person. You could be sitting in your car listening to music. Here come a white person. You could be eating at a restaurant, minding your business, laughing with your friends. Here come a white person. They're always bothering us. We want them to leave us alone. There has been a new trend from a gay man within the community. Quiet on the creek. Here come white people. We want them to stop looking at us. We want them to stop being obsessed with us. We want to be left the fuck alone. That's what we want. Why is that so hard? Y'all, white people don't like us. Y'all say how loud we are. Y'all say how ghetto we are. Y'all say, oh my God, y'all always wear bonnets outside in public, but now your children are doing it. Your girls want to date our men. Your sons want to be us. They like, it's mentally disturbing. We want to be left alone by white people. We don't want to be eaten. We don't want to be shot in the back. We don't want to be chased. We don't want to be oogled and googled upon. We don't want to be kidnapped. We don't want to be we don't want to be around them. That's what we want. We want separation. Black people have been asking to be left alone, and then there's coon black men like you. Oh, what do y'all want? Because you want to be around them. So go be around them. We don't want to live in the same world. We want separation. We want separation. We want freedom. We want freedom. We want freedom. We want freedom. If we are so bad, separate. If we're so ghetto, if we're so uneducated, separate. Why did you make our people integrate? Why did y'all require us to integrate? Okay, piss me off.
She's retarded. I'm sorry. You
Okay.
low IQ. Low IQ.
I'm gonna bring it back up. So I want her face on the screen, so we can I want her face on the screen.
Blanche, there was a whole march in order to be around black people. I mean, for black people to be around white folks. There was a whole march.
It was a whole civil rights movement. It was a whole
Let's watch
movement.
this clip and then I'm going to respond. And it's going to be a real show. Ghetto we are. Y'all.
It was a whole civil rights movement for black folk. We just want a hamburger. We want to sit at the white man's countertop.
That reporter or interviewer, he asked King, he said, what was it that you could not do as a child that a white child could do? Now, King could have said, I couldn't go to the same restroom. I couldn't go into the same buildings. I couldn't go to school. They kept me in my neighborhood. They beat up. Like, he said none of that. He said, I couldn't get a hamburger or a cup of coffee. So you mean to tell me Martin Luther King's motivation was a hamburger and a cup of coffee? But you know what's funny about that? That's how simple black folks are. That's why I believe him. Like, I believe him.
Nobody. He got claps and applause to this day. And here this chick is sitting up here saying, and her first line bothers me, because if you know what she said, we want white folks to go in the corner. Go in the corner? The people who built this country to go in the corner? Sis, if black folks are left alone by white folks.
Hold up. When white people left black neighborhoods, y'all called them racist, and the term was called white flight.
Yep.
When they left. So your community failed when white people left, and you called them racist for leaving, which means you wanted to be around them. Matter of fact, Tatiana, why is there only mass migration globally into white countries? Why are billions of people around the world? Because white folks only make up 7 to 10% of the population in the world. So you mean to tell me the other 90+% are all trying to live around white people? Why is there only mass migration, Tatiana? Why is there only mass migration into white countries? When white people leave, you call it white flight. Your community is failing. When white folks come back in, gentrification, they still racist. It is a lose-lose for white people. When you all are being bothered in public, It's because you all are dishonoring the social contract. That means if I'm eating my dinner and y'all are over there being loud, I'm going to say something.
Facts.
If you're in your car blasting music in our subdivision where we have meetings about a noise ordinance, because you don't go to the meetings, the meetings say that we are not to play loud music at night. But you guys come in the neighborhood and disregard all the rules and you're blasting music. Guess what? On your window, please turn it down. So white folks avoid you all like the plague. Matter of fact, old boy said it, the dude Jake. He said the American dream. That's what Jake said. Very profound. He said the American dream is based on proximity to black people.
Facts.
The further away from black people you are, the closer you are to the American dream. And you know what the irony of that is? Even black folks believe that. Because when black folks get some money, they leave y'all too.
Cook, Blanche, cook her.
Why don't white folks stop eating us? Eating y'all. Listen, white folks don't go to y'all. Okay, let's talk about food. White folks don't go to y'all stores. They don't go to y'all restaurants. White people don't bother y'all.
Don't want to be around y'all.
They don't want to be around y'all. They avoid y'all. First, y'all used to say, remember they used to say, when a black person walked by a white person's car, they lock their doors.
Or cross the street.
Or cross. Listen, so what are you just saying? White folks cross the street, they lock the doors, they clutch their purses, they move away. But you want to convince me that white folks are bothering y'all. Young lady, I guarantee when you leave out the house looking like this, not a single white person is bothering y'all. Not a single white person is bothering Tatiana. Think about it. Why would a white person risk their life to bother y'all? Because y'all are violent and out of control and unhinged. Why would a white person risk everything they have to bother y'all? It don't make any sense. White folks only bother you all in areas where they have to be around you all, which is a public space, which means they don't go to the hood and bother y'all.
Nope.
They don't bother y'all in y'all element. They bother you all when you all come in a social setting and you loud like Tatiana. And Tatiana called me a coon. She called me a coon, but I guarantee you ain't called one gangbanger a coon.
Nope.
You ain't called none of these rappers a coon. You ain't called none of these women out here selling sex in these music a coon. You ain't called Barack Obama a coon. Nope. You ain't called none of these people that's destroying the black community a coon. None of them. But I'm a coon. But guess what? I take it as a compliment coming from you. I do. Because I know coon just means he got some sense.
Yeah. I feel bad for her because like you said, there are so much people getting shot, people getting stabbed. Those are not the coons. And Tatiana wants to convince all the other bliggities who watch her that because what black people love this kind of degeneracy, the bonnet, she barely talks straight. I mean, like she doesn't speak well. Let me say it in a I just feel like she is pandering to the black folks.
Of course.
She knows what you said is true. Yeah. White folks don't want to be around black people. Black people get mad and call them racist because they don't want to be around y'all. And if white folks were to leave y'all alone,
ooh,
Lord Jesus, then take away all of the Section 8 apartments, because let me tell you, the white folks pay the taxes, sis. Take away all of the food stamps in the EBT. Take away all of the what they do the
housing projects too.
Energy assistance. Yeah, the energy assistance. You know how you get rental assistance,
free lunch programs,
school. Take away all of that. Y'all would not know what to do if white folks really did what you're saying you want them to do, but you don't. Let me tell you, black folks are obsessed with white people. What white people listen to, what they eat, what they drink. White people are literally the pinnacle of success for black people. They act like they're not, but it's the honest to God truth, and everybody knows it. And for her to just kind of call you a coon, call you this, oh, we want white people to go in the corner. No. Y'all go sit in the corner with your bad behavior. Y'all go sit in the corner with your bad attitudes. Y'all go sit in the corner with your bad hygiene. You go sit in the corner with your number one STD rate. Go sit in the corner with your single parent households. Y'all go sit in the corner. Go learn something from the white people that you swear you don't like. Go learn something. Learn how to build something. Learn how to do something. Learn how to get a job. Learn how to pay taxes. Learn how to have a good attitude. Learn how to be friendly. Learn how to be kind. Learn how to be jovial. Learn something from the white people that you swear that you don't want to be around.
Imagine her saying that she wants white people to leave black people alone as she is on a white person's app.
There's no Black Planet, sis. And Black Planet was probably made by a white person.
By white people, yeah. This was funny, right? This was funny about her and everybody like her. You said everything is always, you said it's always opposite
day.
And it's true. And it is, because when white people ignore you all, the first thing you all say is they don't see us. Then white people say, okay, we're going to see you all, but we're not going to see your color. We're going to see the person. Then y'all say, if you don't see my color, that's still racist.
Facts.
So then white people say, okay, we're going to acknowledge you. We're going to see your color, but we don't want to be around you. No. You got to be around us. Because you got to have whites around you to have a black space. Think about it. They only say black space around white people. When it's a bunch of black folks, they never say black space. So you got to have white folks around you to create a black space. To be able to say, y'all can't come in here, y'all can't sit right here. Like I said before, and she purposefully cut this video short because I said that black people want white folks to be their slaves. And she knew if she posted that part in this video, the folks in her comments would have been saying, yep, they would have agreed with me. We do. That's why she kept it out. Black people lie.
White people are your slaves now. Seriously. Half of everything that we get and do, it comes off the backs of the ancestors of white folks. I know y'all can tell each other all you want to that your ancestors built this country. Stop the cap. Like, stop it. Cut it out. It's a lie. We know it's not true. Your ancestors cannot build anything over in Africa or any other pro-black place. Okay?
So Copper Granny said, what is this praise white people channel? Just asking. Now, I want to listen. I think once a month we should have folks come on the show to ask us questions.
I love that she called it a praise white people channel. That's awesome.
Well, white folks should be praised. How about that? They should be praised. Because if white people didn't do what they did, Copper Granny, where would you be? Copper Granny, look at this. Copper Granny, you only think that you're somebody because you grew up in white America. Yep. If you had to grew up in Kenya, you would have been somewhere with no shoes on, walking around in the dirt with nothing to live for. I'm just telling you. Fact. You only have relevancy because you were born in white America. There's a billion black folks in Africa who you don't even know about. They ain't making no waves. They ain't making no moves. They ain't doing nothing. So you owe who you are to white people. Now, I know it sounds bad because you've been told your whole life that y'all built the country. But if y'all built the country, why can't y'all build stuff now? It don't make any sense.
Go to Africa. Africa is literally the worst continent on the planet. I mean, just by every metrics. GDP, health, age, everything. Like, can we just be honest? Can we be honest? But yes, I'm sorry, Copper. What is this Praise White People channel? We are praising Americans and we recognize the contributions. You know how y'all want to recognize the contributions of blacks that ain't did nothing? We want
Nothing.
to actually recognize the contributions of the people who built this here civilization called America. Okay? That we get to enjoy. We get to enjoy. This is a privilege.
Let's go through the major contributions to America by black people. Let's go through them. Slavery.
That ain't even black people. That's white folks.
I'm just trying to give them something.
Okay.
Slavery, the Harlem Renaissance, the Civil Rights Movement, Black Lives Matter.
All disasters.
Those are your four major contributions to this country. All disasters. None of them built. They only destroyed. And you can talk about slavery, but you all put up pictures of picking cotton. Why don't y'all put up pictures of building skyscrapers? But you can't.
Can't.
Put up a building of black people building a skyscraper. You can't. White folks pick cotton too. You're not special. White folks pick cotton. White folks pick sugar cane. White folks pick tobacco. White folks pick the same. They don't show you pictures of it. White folks did it too.
Yep.
So again, black people, your claim to fame is that you built the country picking cotton, but then they came up with the cotton gin. Y'all was all out of work.
Hold on. But even you said how many months a year was cotton?
2 months a year. You could be picking cotton 2 months a year. So y'all chilling. 10 months of y'all chilling.
And white folks realized that it was a bad deal. They were
Bad
like,
deal.
I gotta take care of these people. They got an attitude with me. They hate me. They running away.
Melinda said peanut butter. I question if he even made the peanut butter.
He didn't. Have you?
I question because I question he made the peanut butter. I question it because black folks still eat the peanut out of the shell. I question it.
He didn't. He did not make the like y'all. Come on, like.
No, Booker T. Washington. But but black folks hate him though. All the black folks that was doing stuff, black folks don't like him. Joseph Jackson, Booker T. Washington, like, they don't like them kind of people.
Yeah. So the person who came up, so Google says peanut butter has no single inventor. A timeline of inventors is 1884, Marcellus Gilmore Edson, that's a white person. 1895. So we didn't. Yeah, no, sorry.
Joe said the stoplight.
No, y'all, it's all a lie.
Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question. Honestly, what about black people today that you've observed? Think about where black folks are today. Black folks have the most wealth ever, the most technology available, the best health, the best access to education. So in a time period where black people are living their best, they have access to everything in a first world country. We can argue that America is #1 in the world. So black people have access to the best country in the world with unlimited resources. What have they done under those conditions?
Yeah.
Okay, now take that mind and go back 200 years when they didn't have a fraction of this. Now you want to convince me that when they have everything at their disposal, they build nothing, but when they have nothing, they build everything. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So okay, so Garrett Morgan, I want y'all to listen to this. This is why I say Google is the ops, and you got to use your good sense, Blanche. It says, after witnessing a severe accident, he patented a revolutionary T-shaped traffic signal in 1923 that introduced the caution yellow light. While earlier two-color stop and go lights existed, Morgan's crucial inclusion of the middle warning light became the basis for modern 3-light system. Can we stop saying Garrett Morgan invented the stoplight? Can we stop? Cut it out, y'all. This is Black. Black is Black. They just lie. Blanche.
Yeah.
Garrett Morgan created the yellow light, not the stoplight. The yellow light he added to something that was already there, which is what y'all do. And then y'all take credit for it, and y'all think that y'all are the sharks when y'all adjust the what's the amoebas?
The amores.
Amores. When y'all just the amores, y'all. Y'all are only adding to an already successful system, and we appreciate it. Thank you, Garrett Morgan, for the yellow light. However, stop saying that man created the stoplight. It's a lie.
But they know if they say the yellow light, that still means the white man did the red and the green light. So listen, Black people lie.
They
And so
lie.
people like Tatiana, and you know what it really is. I'm gonna just be honest. Black people have very low self-esteem. It's almost at a clinical level, because Black people are looking for anything to get validation, and they're looking for anything. Now, when you all go to these award shows, y'all can wear Black designers, but you don't. You know what you wear? You wear the white designers.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one, co-host.
Y'all can put your resources together and create a vehicle, but you know what you rather have? The white folks' vehicle and the Asian vehicle. So my point is that, again, Black people have access to the most resources here in America. What have they done with it? Absolutely nothing. So when they say that George Washington Carver created peanut butter, no, he may have had some butter by some peanuts. Yeah, he said this peanut butter. He said, oh, bless his heart. It might have been that, but I know he didn't create it, because I don't believe Black history. I don't believe it.
It's all a lie. It literally never happened. You got it. Shout out to what's his name? He does a John Doyle. He did a 28 Days of Black History, because it literally never happened, y'all. And honestly, Blanche, we love Black people on here, so we got to have a conversation. Black people helped and contributed to things. Y'all are made in the image of God. We love Black people. Y'all have assisted the whites in things. But y'all didn't create nothing. Y'all didn't
generous when she says assist.
But y'all
generous.
Didn't create nothing. Y'all I mean, like, Black people create things like even alcohol. Like, even like when you see Diddy, that was the whites that helped him. Like, y'all, anything that Black people have, really, it's the whites that help. And we need to recognize that as amores. We not sharks. We amores.
Well, you all should be striving to be a shark.
Of course.
That like, and that's the point. So we don't, and again, we don't hate Tatiana at all.
No,
we know that she's in the Blatrix. We know she's lost in the sauce. We know this. We know she'll know what she's talking about. We know this. But however, you know, we still got to check her though, to let her know.
But she tried it. She tried it with my co-host. Tatiana, we don't hate you, girlfriend. We wish you best of luck. Your content is funny. You know, it's you know, you giving Black people something to laugh at. And if it's at our expense, that's fine. We don't even hate it. But it's just a lie.
Her content is the equivalent to these Black folks inventing stuff. It just it ain't really, you know, it
don't phase us.
Yeah,
it don't phase us. Blanche, that stuff, it don't phase us. Like, Tatiana, you're not phasing us as much as you're just not being honest. And it's okay. I understand why you lie, because Black people lie.
We already know.
Black people lie. It's okay. It's okay, sis. It's opposite day. Leave us alone, but we want to eat at your countertop.
Leave us alone, but we want to create an entire movement to reshape America.
Leave us alone, but Jamal Bryant is begging Target to honor that commitment.
You know what's funny? Leave us alone, but white folks don't never boycott anything black. They never protest, they never march, they never bother anything black. But y'all, on the other hand, y'all bother everything white. Everything.
Somebody said I ain't never seen a hood restaurant in no white folks neighborhood, but white folks want to do. I mean, black folks want to do everything. You remember when Tommy Hilfiger had said, "Oh, actually, I didn't make my clothes for black people because black people just wanted to wear Tommy Hilfiger." Like that wasn't.
But think
made
about it
for
though.
y'all.
Think about it. If he's a designer making clothes, then he's making the clothes based on himself, his experience, of course he ain't made it for black people. Just like when black folks make them ridiculous clothes, they ain't made for nobody but black people. Like black people make stuff just for black people. It ain't for nobody else.
Oh God, not one white boycott.
But for the record though, Tommy Hilfiger never said that about black people. That's
no. He just said, "I no." They asked him, "Oh, did you ever think that?" He was like, "I didn't think that my clothes. I wasn't thinking about black people wearing my clothes when I made them." That's all he said. And black people got so mad, but whatever. He's still rich. Bliggity spend $500 on a wig, but want reparations. That's what they do. That is what they do.
Black people have an opportunity to duplicate. If what she's saying is true, black folks have an opportunity to duplicate everything that you're talking about. So you ain't got to be bothered. Y'all can create your own schools, your own restaurants, your own businesses. Like you ain't never gonna work around white people ever, but you want to do it.
She said, hold on. She said, I never seen a white girl wearing an afro wig ever. And we be wearing their hair. Like, leave us alone, but we want your hair. Like, it's terrible.
It's crazy.
Come on, cut it out. Come on, Tatiana. But we understand.
Leave us alone, but we call them racism when we don't get an Oscar.
Hashtag Oscar so white. They want to be there.
Let's boycott the Oscars.
Oh, Tatiana, it's okay. We understand. Black people lie. We understand, sis. It's okay.
I can't get off the screen.
Oh, I got her. I get her off. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, sorry. All right, there she go. That was fun, Tatiana. Thank you, girlfriend. Shout out to her. Go follow her, y'all. If y'all want to
go follow Tatiana. Yeah. So she can give y'all some real black history.
Some black history. God. George Washington Carver. Y'all, like, just cut it. Garrett Morgan, cut it out.
Cut it out.
Cut it out. He made the yellow. But no, Blanche, it's the Google for me. The Google says yes. Look, hold on. Was the stop light made by a black man? Yes. Google is the ops, y'all. Google is the ops.
Google just lied, y'all. Listen, y'all, you saw in real time that when it comes to y'all, Google will turn black.
They will. They do.
It's Bloogle. It's black Google Bloogle. When it's y'all, it's Bloogle. Google is lying to you all, and they got y'all crashing out. RPG just read. She just read. He added the yellow light between the red and green light. Google still said, yeah, he invented it.
They do that just for y'all.
Just for y'all.
All of this is for y'all.
Pathetic.
Babe, this is all for them. All for the blacks. This is how much the whites love y'all. They do it just for y'all. That was funny.
Hold up. Can I play this video real quick?
Yes.
I got you gonna love this one. Oh my goodness. Speaking of low self-esteem.
The blacks. Google is blignified.
Not everybody gonna fuck with you. Not everybody gonna fuck with you. I bet you he'll dap me up though. All right now, brother.
Hold on, we gonna rewind this. This man did two jump ropes. He did 2 jump ropes.
Blanche, it's too late for this, yo.
He did 2 jump ropes.
He did.
Now, here goes a perfect example of a white man minding his business.
Minding his business.
And who bothered who in this scenario?
It was definitely the yellow shorts that was bothering the good, clean white man. The white man, you don't know what he probably had a cold. He probably don't want to tap your hand. He don't know where your hand been. It's hot out there. Everybody don't want to dap you up. Leave him alone.
Damn,
This man is walking.
He built bad too. But listen, his shoes leaning. Okay, let's
Y'all, it's too late for this. Y'all get Blanche. It's too late for this.
I mean, his shoes are leaning. He got on shorts with a sweatshirt.
Blanche, I can't take it.
Okay, let's see what actually happened. Let's watch.
Okay. He just did like this. Like he was like.
Not everybody gonna fuck with you. Not everybody gonna fuck with you. I bet you he'll dap me up though. All right now, brother. Something about old white man. Think we know what it is.
I said the bliggities are so annoying. They are. How annoying is this, Blanche? I'm annoyed and I'm not even this dude. Somebody said lean back.
Now, listen, them kicks he got on, they doing the Fat Joe now. Listen, them kicks he got on doing the Fat Joe.
Do the rock away.
Them things lean all the way to the side. I got front and back and side to side. Okay, I'm trying to pull it back up. Can I pull it back up real quick? I just want to show you something.
Sure.
I don't know why it's not coming up though.
I don't know.
I got limited access on this app.
Oh dang, I don't know why. Sorry. Try and share it again. Oh, here we go. Oh, sorry, I did. The guy did like this.
No, watch what the white man does. Watch the white man.
Yes.
The big boy distracting him. I want everybody to watch the white guy. Don't look at yellow shorts. Don't look at black and yellow. Look at the white guy and watch what he does.
Yeah, he tried to. I mean, he just didn't want to touch his hand.
He gave him a head nod.
Yeah, and
no, not even before that. He said, "What's up?" to him.
Exactly. I saw that.
So what do you want beyond the "what's up"? Now you want to touch him?
Somebody says super weird. Yes.
It's weird.
It's weird. Y'all are like children.
The white guy said, "What's up?" to him. So guess what? Again, I'm gonna say it again, back to my original question. What do you want white people to do? The man, you said, "What's up?" The white guy said, "What's up?" You stick your greasy, sweaty palm out. Now, y'all was just crying about COVID. Y'all was just saying you can't be around this person. Y'all still wear masks. You still wear the mask. You so afraid to catch COVID. You won't touch nobody. Don't come inside my house. Don't come upstairs. Stay away. Don't sit in my car. It's black folks. Now you want to touch folks again.
It's so annoying. Somebody said it is. They're like children. Oh, like my daughter who's 10 is getting out of the phase where she's like, Mommy, you see me? I did good. You see me? I did good. Like, it's annoying. Leave these good, clean white folks alone. Leave them alone.
And I'm mad that you made a video where you supposed to be working out and you bothering white people.
I know.
I counted it. You did 4 jump ropes. You did 4 jump ropes. Now, here's my question. How are you out of breath? Okay. How are you out of breath from walking and doing 4 jump ropes?
It was definitely 4. It was definitely 4, Blanche.
How was he out of breath?
They just want to feel validated. Yes, Undisco Kid.
This white man got something. He got some business to take care of. He got a purpose. His walk. He has a purposeful walk. Whether it's for his health, whether it's to go meet somebody, he's walking with a purpose. You sticking your big fat fist out to touch this man. He don't even know you. I don't know you.
Like, leave.
Not everybody gonna fuck with you. Not everybody gonna fuck with you.
Just because he didn't dap him up, y'all. The guy
I bet
said
you he'll dap me
hello.
up though. All right now, brother.
He dapped you up because he ain't got nothing to do and nowhere to be. He just as foolish as you. He just as silly as you.
Or he's probably equally as annoyed, like, because the black guy's like, oh, okay, because he probably understand that you're black.
Yeah.
Oh, let me dap him up because he's a big grown man looking for validation by getting dapped up with a camera in his face. Get a life.
And he said, "What's up, brother? You done forced him into a dap.
Yes.
What's up, King? Oh my God. Okay. What's up?
Get a life. Get a
Annoying.
life. Every white person that does not speak to you is not speaking to you because you're black. Like, they just get a life. People don't have to speak to you. And someone said it in the comments, and so did Jake Lang said it's the entitlement. You feel like somebody has to speak to you. They don't have to. Because you know what, Blanche, what's so sad is when they don't want to talk to white people, when they don't want to be bothered, when they don't. Y'all don't have to do. Y'all can't. Nobody can make y'all do anything. Nobody can make you talk to white people. Nobody can make you go around them, hang around them, be around them when you don't want to be.
And can we acknowledge one thing, RPG, to piggyback on what you just said? I want you to think about this guy from an appearance standpoint. He has an orange beard, yellow short, black sweatshirt, leaning Nikes, and a jump rope. He doesn't realize that you look crazy.
Yes.
You look crazy. I don't know what you're trying to do. Black folks love talking about don't bring anybody over your house. Don't touch everybody. They be trying to pass spirits. You can't. I say all this stuff.
That's so true.
But when it comes to white people, you want them to touch you.
Exactly.
Y'all say they smell like wet dogs. Y'all say they animals. Y'all say all this stuff. They don't take baths. They don't take showers. Y'all say all this stuff, but you want to touch them and be around them. It's crazy.
It's so annoying. And to be honest, in this whole post BLM world, y'all are a threat to white people. Honestly, I wouldn't know if it's a joke. I wouldn't know if you trying to pay me back. You remember y'all doing the hitting and this is for Carmelo Anthony. You remember y'all doing that? So they don't want to be, you want them to be around you, but you want to be a threat as well. He didn't know if you were going to hit him. He didn't know if you were going to punch him. Like I told y'all, like we say all the time, if I was white, I would not be around y'all at all. I wouldn't talk to y'all. Y'all are a threat. I'm sorry. Y'all are a threat. And you mad because he didn't dap you up? He said hi. Get a life, fat boy.
He said hi.
Get a life.
Something about old white men. I think we know what it is.
No, it's something about annoying grown black men who are insecure, walking around looking crazy, trying to get validation from a white man. That's what that is.
He looking like the emo version of Rick Ross. He look crazy, man.
He do.
This man got titties. Listen, and it's y'all problem. If you a man with titties, a white person is the last thing on your list.
Thank you.
The last.
Thank you.
You want this white man to touch you, and y'all say white folks are nasty and all, but you want him. That girl Tatiana said, and stop eating us.
Because you know what book that came from. I sent you the book, right? It's called The Delectable Negro.
No, you didn't send me the book.
There is a book, y'all, that came out recently. Blanche, you want to put it's called The Delectable Negro that everybody is quote unquote talking about because you know they ain't reading it. It's by Vincent Woodard and it came out in 2014. So it's not even, and it talks about human consumption. But here's the thing. In the book, so it talks about this is important, you guys. It says the book explores both literal and figurative acts of human cannibalism.
I know.
It's cap.
It's cap.
When they said figurative,
yeah,
you already know that he's not talking about actual cannibalism. It's all a lie. It's just a lie because black people lie.
Figurative and listen, man, it's a lie.
It's a lie.
Now I want to read it.
Yeah,
now I want to read it to make fun of it.
Yeah, somebody said I flipped back through the book a couple of months after I wrote the blah 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 blah. Yeah, like so Woodard uses cannibalism in his book as a metaphor for a sexual desire for the enslaved people, and especially the homoeroticism around black male bodies. So they are saying white in the book, they are saying that white people cannibalize black people like sexually. Because black people lie, y'all. This is what, go read it. He said figuratively. It's just getting on my nerves, Blanche. It really gets on my nerves. Y'all, we are not up here trying to fake this. Like, this is annoying. We want y'all to stop. We love y'all.
We do. We want y'all to stop.
Cut it out.
Yeah. Cut it out. Like a big boy right here. Cut out the carbs and the fried food and all. Cut it out, black people.
Cut it out. The book is talking about literal and figuratively and talking about cannibalism in a sexual kind of way. Like, come on. Like, that's why I know black folks don't read.
No, they don't read.
Yeah, we want you to stop eating us.
Matter of fact, speaking of not reading, then we can go to Andrew Tate. But speaking of not reading,
I know.
We got to go to Tate real quick. We got to go to Tate right now.
I love my Tate, y'all. Free Andrew Tate. But I have a conundrum, you guys. I have a conundrum because I'm a top goy. I'm a top goy, so I love Ben Shapiro and I love Andrew Tate. Y'all, I love me some Ben Shapiro. Blanche, I love Ben Shapiro. I am a fan. I love him. He is one. No, Blanche, I am not kidding you. He is one of the smartest people on the internet right now. He is so smart.
Yeah, okay.
The way he sees the world, the way. Okay, y'all might not like him. Might not like his personality. He's a wagging finger kind of person.
He's a
But let me
worm.
tell you, huh?
He's a worm.
He's smart. He is smart. He understands the world in a way that I don't think that Americans are ready for. And surprisingly, so does Andrew Tate. So does Andrew Tate. I love them both. I really do. I love them both.
Nick Fuentes is smart. What that mean?
Nick Fuentes, same thing. But here's the thing about Nick Fuentes. I think he's smart, and I really like Nick Fuentes. I actually watch Nick Fuentes religiously. Nick Fuentes does not understand the way the world works, and I hate that for him. He's only 27. He doesn't get it.
26, 27, 26.
He will understand it. But no, Ben Shapiro, stimulated student, Ben Shapiro is probably one of the smartest people online. He understands the world in a way that Black people need to. Seriously. And white people. White people need to understand the world the way he does. And so does Andrew Tate. If I can give you an example, right? Let me give you an example. Let me defend myself. I heard Ben Shapiro, it's several things I heard him talk about, but one of my favorite things he talked about was affordability, Blanche. And he said, affordability, this whole affordability conversation is capped because no one should be able to no one should demand to afford something. If you can't afford something, then you go where you can afford it. And so he was talking about the housing crisis. And one of the issues with the housing crisis, somebody said I'm trolling, I'm not. One of the issues with the housing crisis is people think they deserve to live somewhere. Like they think they deserve to be able to afford a house in Atlanta. They deserve to be able to afford a house in New York. Nothing has ever worked like that, Blanche. And when I say it was like light bulbs that went off in my head, it's like, it's true. You don't get to say, oh, it should be cheaper for me. Like, the world doesn't work like that. He also talked a lot about retirement. I had never thought about this before, how this whole idea of retirement, how it was a psyop from the beginning. Like, first of all, retirement is a bad idea for anybody who wants to do it. Maybe you should stop doing the job that you were doing and do something else. But he said, nobody should have to take care of you for the rest of your life while you go, and the government shouldn't have to take care of you for however long you live. Like, that's not how the way the world works. Read his book, Lion and Scavengers. And oh my God. And he talks about lions, the people who conquer, the people who change the world, the people who build things, and then the scavengers, which is a lot of times Black people that you just want to take. And the world cannot live catering to the scavengers. So I let me tell you something. I have such incredible respect for Ben Shapiro, but I do for Andrew Tate too.
Yeah, but the things you just listed with Ben Shapiro, these are concepts that people would talk about, and we talk about, this entitlement because of socialism.
Yes.
So the problem is that, again, we go back to Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty is a symbol of socialism because you're saying, come to America and send us your best and your brightest. Come over here and have the best life. That's socialism. Why should you be able to come to America? Based on what? Because you're hungry, because you're disenfranchised. Like, so again, the problem is that America has two groups in it fighting for control constantly. In most other countries, one group just wins.
Yeah.
But in America, there is this tug of war between what you call communists and socialists, and then conservatives. So you have half of the country like, we don't believe in this handout society, this you don't have to earn this society, this you deserve to live a certain way. The other side is saying we deserve what you have. Because really what they're saying is we deserve, I can sit on my couch and I should be able to get what you're getting by not working. It's insane. But the problem is that the Jews, a lot of Jews, most of them are liberal. So Ben Shapiro's on the side of quote unquote the right, but most of his friends are on the left. So it's still the same constant tug of war. It's the same tug of war where, and again, America's unique in that way. That's why I say it's the best country in the world, because America is still able to function under these conditions. In other countries, they would have been had a war, it'd have been a fallout, it'd have been a catastrophe. But in America, we can civilly go back and forth, literally socialist, conservative, or liberal, conservative, back and forth, going back and forth.
Yeah. And someone said, stimulated students said, conservatives have no idea what they're fighting for and against. And that's the sad thing, because a lot of conservatives just want the left on the right. I mean, seriously, like they want to be taken care of. They want the entitled programs. They want the entitlement programs. Like Blanche, I am dyed in the wool conservative. I really don't want anything from the government. Nothing.
You eat what you kill.
Yeah.
You know, no handouts.
No handouts.
No handouts. And again, because handouts don't build character. And so Black people, again, they are the pawns on the chessboard. They are used as the physical muscle to keep this stuff going, meaning these liberals, communists, socialists, Marxists, they use Black people to physically cause disruptions.
Yeah.
No other group does it physically. Listen, when those Hispanics were in LA fighting with ICE, nobody really cared. It was getting the head knocked out. Nobody cared.
Nope.
No, because Black folks wasn't involved. So what I'm trying to say is that there is this constant push and pull in America between the left and the right. Only by the grace of God, it has never gone to full out civil war. And I believe that's because America still has opportunity. You can still make something, like America is still a place where you can still fulfill your dreams. I say all that to say that when it comes to conservatives, the problem is that most conservatives now that are my age, your age, a little bit younger, grew up liberal. They grew up socialist. So them being conservative is more of a new mindset, a new mind shift, or a trend or a grift, versus it being since they were born. Most people in today's times that are our age, we can say from ages 1 through 50, are left leaning, whether they're on the right or not. It doesn't matter. It's because everything what they watched on TV is left leaning. The movies, their schools, their heroes, everybody that's part of the culture is on the left. So even conservatives now are still left leaning. You got all these conservative women that say they traditional wives, but they stay in front of a microphone touring the world, writing books, running companies. This the right. That ain't conservatism. You got guys on the right telling these other men to be cucks.
Yeah.
You got guys on the right, conservative men telling young men to be cucks, to do all this stuff for these women. These same women that been in these streets think about it now, they just became conservative. So when they were in college, they were getting ran through. They was in their 20s getting ran through. Now they're conservative. Now you're supposed to cash in all your chips for a chick that's been for the streets. It's bad advice. So I agree with some of the students on that note. I'm just saying this. I'm just simply saying that in America, this is a very unique situation where we have two groups that are opposed to each other with no resolution. There is no resolution for the left and the right. The only resolution is that one party gets consumed by the other. And what I'm looking at, it's going to be the left consuming the right, and it's going to be one party. It's going to be a uniparty. And when we see a uniparty, we know it's over with.
Yeah. And I hear you when you say that the Jews want communism, or the Jews are liberal.
They are liberal.
But think about it from this perspective. If you are very, very wealthy and you have no interest in anybody but your people,
Mhm.
it's easy to be liberal. I mean, that's why blacks are. I mean, like that's why you see the black, because you're at the top. You're at the top. Like, don't be a hater. That's what we said last week. Like, don't be a hater. The Jews can be liberal. I mean, they can be liberal because they know when communism comes, communism is rich and poor. They ain't gonna be the poor ones. So they don't care nothing about the middle class. Y'all have to care. White folks have to care. Black people have to care. The Jews don't have to care because they believe that they're committed to their people anyway. And that's why people get mad. If anything, you guys, I read a book called Thou Shalt Prosper. Read that book. It is one of the most phenomenal books. The Jews is telling you how they do it. Y'all just mad because the Jews ain't sacrificing themselves for y'all. Y'all mad. They not going to put their children up for penance. They're not going to give up their children's trust fund for y'all. No, they want y'all to do that.
Okay, so I hear what you're saying, but I want you to think about something. If we think about these movements benefit Jewish people.
Yeah.
And they benefit Jewish people because had they not had the civil rights movement, they wouldn't have been able to be in this country the way they are.
Yep.
So they had to create something that keeps something at odds with the dominant group, i.e., white. So this is more or less like, and I say about Jews all the time, they play both sides of the fence.
Yes.
Listen. Okay, hold on, hear me out.
Okay.
I'm saying Ben Shapiro, his talking points are against what they're doing. So I have to sit back and question, are they just talking points or do you really mean it? Because to really mean it means you are at odds with this side. Now, I'm going to say this. The difference between Jews and blacks is one major difference because they pretty much operate the same. But there's one major difference. Black people play the victim because they actually believe they are victims. Jews play the victim, but they don't believe they victims. That's a huge difference. So the reason why Jews are able to operate a certain way is because they don't really believe that. Now listen, they're going to bring the Holocaust up. They're going to bring up down the threat of this. They're going to bring up all this stuff. But when the camera's cut off, they're going to go in and handle business. Black people, when the camera's cut off, they still victims. That's the major difference. Now, I don't blame the Jews for using black folks. That's black folks' fault.
That's what I'm saying.
That's black people's fault. But y'all shouldn't have been. You should have said no.
They use whites too.
But guess what? They should have said no because the Bible says that you are supposed to be the lender and not the borrower. You are supposed to be the head and not the tail. So if you all had read scripture, y'all would have never gotten in bed with the Jews. But since you didn't read that Bible, or you did read it and you said, "Well, I want this money," you took the deal. So again, I don't get mad at nobody for putting a deal on the table or nobody for taking it. I don't.
That's what I'm saying. That's all, y'all. I'm not Jewish, as you can tell, right? However, I am not a hater.
According to the Bible, you are Jewish.
No, well, that's what the blacks say.
That's what the Bible says.
Oh, okay.
That's what the Bible says. I ain't making it up.
Well, yeah, no. I'm just what I'm saying is that I believe that in heaven and now in Jesus, there's neither Jew nor Greek, in Jesus Christ. So, but I don't hate the player. I don't hate the player. Don't hate the player, hate the game. But we constantly see what Jews are doing, and instead of us saying, I wonder how they do that. Let me do that. We get mad at the players. We get mad at the Jews. I don't particularly believe that the Jews, someone said, come on into the New Testament, darling. I'm serious. I don't believe that the Jews are, I don't think they play victim. I think some Jewish people play victim, just like some white people play victim, just some black people.
You ever been around them? They gonna
Yeah.
listen. They're going
Yeah.
listen. The same way black people bring up slavery, I promise you, Jews bring up the Holocaust. You could be talking about, man, it's sunny outside. This is a great weather. The birds chirping. Yeah, they had that camp in Auschwitz, though. I'm telling you, they do the same thing black folks do. The only difference is that they use it as a shield and a sword.
Yeah.
They use it for protection. So when you come to criticize them, they're gonna say, "Nah, we victims." Black people, though, they believe it. They
Fair
believe that
enough.
white folks are oppressing them. That they are Jews don't believe that, and so both sides play victim. It just one plays victim smarter. That's just it. It's one
That's
plays the victim.
fair enough. Here's in Blanche, you probably know a little bit more than me, so I will concede. What I will say is I think everybody plays victim.
Oh,
It's
of
just
course.
so what
Yeah.
I'm saying is people are mad at the Jews because they're successful. That is just Jews play victim. Asians started playing victim. Africans started playing victim. Everybody plays victim. What people are mad at is one is playing victim and they win. All I'm saying is we can learn something from the Jews. I have listened and I have seen and I have heard, and let me tell you, the way they do it, y'all, we can learn something. That's all I'm saying. Somebody
I,
says a cold grift them Jews. I mean, you could call it what it is.
well, listen,
Stimulated student. You
they
could
got
call it.
listen, they got one of the coldest grifts. They have one of the most well thought out and planned grifts that the planet's ever seen. But again, I don't knock it because I don't listen.
I ain't a hater.
I don't expect anybody to operate like I would operate. I don't. So I look at things very objectively and I say, okay, the devil may have set the trap, but you want the cheese. So at the end of the day, can you get mad at the devil for being a devil? No, I can't. And I can't get mad. Guess what? And the person that goes with the devil, guess what? You want to do it.
There was a someone said no, CJ.
I'm not saying Jews are the devil. I'm using a metaphor.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm just saying that there's a person that wants to take. There's a point, and the person that wants to give. That's human beings operate. We push back and forth.
They just mad. They just mad because they go. So I saw Charlie Kirk before he died. He had a interview with Tucker Carlson.
Hold on.
What?
Now, listen, and this is what I mean. Now, wrinkle brain, what if I said it's anti-Semitic? Now, you called me the N-word defending the Jews. This is what I'm saying. This is y'all problem. You all make this stuff worse because you can't defend somebody in a dishonorable way. You understand what I'm telling you? You can't dishonorably defend somebody. You don't have to call me the N-word and call me anti-Semitic, which you can't even explain what it even is, because you don't know how many folks got Semitic blood on this planet. You never done a survey or a study. You don't know how many folks are Semitic. You don't know. But anyway,
who called you anti-Semitic?
A wrinkle brain. Wrinkle brain. The irony of wrinkle brain is just emotional. Anyway.
So wrinkle brain. So I hear. So here's what I'll say. Somebody said y'all are cooking. Thank you so much. Say y'all are cooking. I'm tired, but can't turn it off. Oh, thank you. So my last video that I was watching with Charlie Kirk and Tucker Carlson. And okay. Charlie Kirk was basically educating Tucker Carlson on buy now, pay later loans. And he said, the government needs to stop people from using buy now, pay later. And I was like, basically getting mad at the Jews for offering buy now, pay later loans. That's not the Jews' fault. That's not their fault. You buying your salad on buy now, pay later. So that same $12 salad is now going to cost you $72. That's your fault. That's not the Jews' fault. And so I think that the Jews get a bad rep because maybe what they are doing to make money, people, are on people that are on the other end of it are getting the short end of the stick. But like I always say, you guys, is my people perish because of lack of knowledge, because you have rejected knowledge. So if you're doing that and the Jews are just providing money for you to make your rap music while everybody else consumes it, that's not the Jews' fault. Or your $72 salad, the salad that's going to cost, that's not the Jews' fault. That's not their fault.
No, so I think what people talk about is the interest rates, right?
Mhm.
So having high interest rates, but again, if the Jews want to do loans with interest rates, if they want to do it, then you still got a choice. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. Again, I'm not going to condemn them for making money. I'm not. But you said it earlier. What you said was they care about their people, and so whatever they do to non-Jewish people in their eyes ain't wrong. So I'm just letting y'all know that's their culture. So that's just what it is. So
don't be a hater.
So again, the Bible says, be the lender and not the borrower, be the head and not the tail. God gave you specific instructions for a reason, because when you are the borrower and you are the tail, that means you're going to get what the lender and what the head wants to give you. So you basically put yourself in this is why America's in a debt leverage system now. You all can save your money. You all could not spend. You all can do a lot of things to not be in debt. I myself included. We can do things not be in debt. So again, we can come together as a family, buy this house for this person, and keep repeating the cycle. We never got to go to a bank. We can do these things. Guess what? We don't want to do it. We can get life insurance. That way, when Big Mama died, it's $1 million waiting for the family. We don't want to do it. That way, when Papa died, so you got $2 million. If Granddaddy and Grandma died, we got $2 million coming to us. We don't want to do it because Black folks are afraid of death. So what I'm telling people is, you don't have to get mad at anybody. You got to look to see what's going on and figure out, how am I going to win in this game? Now, I'm not going to get on here. Somebody called me anti-Semitic, but I'm not going to get on here and say the Jews are moral, because they aren't. But I'm also going to say neither are Black people.
Nobody's more.
Neither are. I'm going to go through that. Neither are most people in the world. So again, I'm not holding to a different standard. I'm simply saying that you got in bed with the Jews when you knew you shouldn't have. So I can't blame the Jews for that. I got to blame you. And so white folks complaining now, you cashed the check. You didn't. Rick James was in the office with a Jewish record owner, label owner. The guy gives him a check for, I want to say $1 million. I think it might have been $1 million for an album. Rick James gets mad, say this ain't enough, jumps on the man's table, pulls out his penis, shakes it in the man's face. Do you think he left the label?
No.
Do you think Rick James said, I'm gonna go on my own, I'm gonna bet on myself?
No.
As mad as Rick James was, you think he left. Keep in mind, when they hand you that check, that's a loan with interest. You got to pay that back. But again, do you want your name in lights?
They want their name in lights.
Or do you want to be married to the music? Which one you want? Is it about the music or your name in lights? Truth of the matter is, most folks pick their name in lights. So guess what? I'm not going to get mad at the folks that's giving you a choice. I'm not. Because you ain't got to sign with them. You ain't got to deal with them.
And not only that, I mean, like, think about they lose money too. I mean, there's people who sign with them that don't become famous that they lose money on. Like there's a whole, y'all got to read that book, Thou Shalt Prosper. And one of the things that it says that I think is so important, Blanche, is that when they say that the Jews steal to become rich, then you are basically saying that in order to become rich, you have to be dishonest. Well, that doesn't work like that.
Most folks believe that, though.
I know, but that's not the truth. And most people need to understand that you can do it too. God has given you the power to create wealth. You either believe the Bible or you don't. I'm tired of talking to Christians that don't believe the Bible, okay? And so instead of being a hater, I'm sitting up here asking God for the power to create wealth. He didn't say, I've given Jews the power to create wealth. He said he has given us the power to create wealth. The Jews are the ones that believe it, whether you like the way they do it or not. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Y'all live in those buildings. Y'all rent from them. Y'all get their loans. And then you turn around and say, oh, these freaking Jews are taking money. But you want everything they got. I hate that for y'all. I'm not going to be a hater. I'm not going to be a hater. You will never, I think it was Myron, he said, you will never work to become something you despise. Jews are successful. Jews take care of each other. Jews work together and take care of their community. If you despise them, you will not work to become that. You will never work to become something you despise. That's my talking point for today. Sorry, y'all.
So again, I don't hate anybody.
No, I'm not saying you do. No, I don't feel like you do, Blanche. I'm talking about
because I've been called anti-Semitic, but I don't. You know,
y'all stop. Don't. We talking about
I don't care, but I'm saying I don't hate anybody. But again, I don't expect people to be ethical or moral. I don't. So I don't even look out on the world and expect people to be that way. I just don't. I just looking at see, okay, how can I win in this situation? I try to avoid losing.
Someone said, Crystal, you are missing the part where the Jews want to destroy the West. That is what they tell us, that the Jews want to destroy the West. I don't think the Jews want to destroy the West. I think that the Jews want to win. And if winning means the West loses, I hate that for the West. I don't know what to tell you. Who don't want to win, Blanche?
Listen, I'm gonna say it again. Yes, stroke division. Yes. This is the irony, right? The only way the Jews are in this position is because of white people. That is the only way. White people help them get white folks help them get their country. White folks help them in society. Like, if you think about it, America has been their safe haven.
Yep.
There are more Jews in America than anywhere else in the world. So and that's by design, because everywhere else they got kicked out. Now, I say all that to say, though, I can't get mad because y'all made the deal. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't, if you make the deal, I can't be upset with somebody putting a deal on the table. Because you think about it. Think about all these artists that talk about the Jews this, the Jews that, but they still go sign the contract.
Facts.
I wouldn't sign the contract. I wouldn't do it.
Kanye just apologized.
Huh?
Kanye just apologized to them.
Yeah, too. What you mean? He want to eat? What you mean? He want to eat? So again, Kanye, you would have to apologize if you didn't sign the deal in the first place. See, what we skip over is y'all signed that deal from the beginning. So there's no Kanye without the deal. Does that make sense? There's no big artist without the Jews. So you're already in cahoots. So what you have to do is say, do I want my name in lights or do I want my music to be heard? Those are two different goals. Most of y'all pick name and lights. Jews say sign here. Those that pick, I love my music, we see them on YouTube sometimes. We see them on the streets. We see them at the hole in the walls. We see them on the underground circuit. Guess what? If they can sleep at night, that's for them. That's good. I'm just telling you all, most people want their name in lights. So I can't get mad because somebody got the ability to put your name in lights because they got the record company, they got the resources, they got the studio access, they got everything you want to put your name in lights. Now, guess what? Is the deal good? No. But guess what? How many deals are good where you're just supplying yourself? Like when it's a pimp and a prostitute, which is really what it is, a pimp is like, I'm providing you with the information, I'm providing you with somewhere to stay. I'm gonna take care of your health. I'm gonna get you some clothes. I'm gonna feed you. I'm doing everything. All
Protecting you.
you're doing is showing up. So there's no way in the world you're about to get 50% of this. There's no way in the world you're gonna get 10% of this. You're gonna get 1%. Why? Because all you did was bring yourself. But guess what? You can go on your own and be a prostitute, but you're gonna risk getting your head knocked off. You're gonna risk getting killed. You're gonna risk not getting your money. That when you ask for the trick to pay, you ain't gonna pay. Like, you risk a lot on your own. So again, I say all this to say, the devil might have set the trap, but you want the cheese. So as much as white folks want to complain about Jewish people, y'all signed the deal.
Yep.
You signed it. I don't why you did it. I don't know. Maybe you was thinking. Maybe we. I don't know why you did it. But if history is an indicator of what I see today, or if the present is an indicator of history, then you all's hearts got y'all in trouble again. Y'all heart thinking y'all in trouble. See, they lied and said y'all wasn't good-hearted people. Y'all good-hearted to a fault, though, because y'all are so open-hearted where y'all give up everything. Not a piece, not a fraction. Y'all give it all away. So
And y'all mad because the Jews ain't gonna do it, and we shouldn't do it. We can learn from the Jews. Body Cam Hub 911. Jews understand universal laws.
they
It's
do.
just the truth. They do. And
They do.
don't be a hater, y'all. Learn what the Jews. Don't be a hater. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Don't be a hater. I'm learning. I'm unblacking. I'm telling you, I've learned so much from Jews. I've learned so much from Ben Shapiro. God, read his book, Lions and Scavengers. It is my favorite book. I think I'm gonna read it again. Just one of my favorite books.
I'm trying to figure out who's being a victim, though. Who is being a victim? You ain't heard me one time say that the Jews run the world, because y'all love going to that one. I ain't said one time that the Jews run the world. I ain't one time said the Jews are oppressing people. I ain't one time said the Jews run the banking industry. I have not said none of that. I'm trying to figure out, how am I being a victim? How? I just said that the Bible instructs us, God Almighty says, you are to be the lender and not the borrower. You are to be the head and not the tail. The Bible says that a diligent hand maketh rich. The Bible says that your gifts make room for you and put you in the presence of great men. I don't know where you're getting victim talk from, but again, this person sounds like they are Jewish or a Zionist because this is how they talk. I told you, they just like the Bliggities. The only difference is when the lights cut off, they don't believe it. They only use it as a weapon in front of the cameras in society. Once all that's over with, they don't believe it.
Yeah,
They
someone
don't
said
believe
that. So Blanche, don't worry. They call me low IQ, but I mean, I just know what I know. Look, I don't claim to be
No,
this.
Crystal, no, hold on, time out.
I'm just saying.
Crystal is not low IQ.
I don't care.
This is her perspective.
Yeah.
You can listen. We're looking at the same picture, and like an artist painting a picture. Some person look at it and they say, "I see sadness." Some person say, "I see happiness." One person says, "I see a reflection of society." One person says, "I see a dream." It's her perspective. We don't have to condemn her for her perspective. She's entitled to it. She should have it. Everybody should think the same way.
Yeah, and not only that, you guys, my perspective, the world is winners and losers. I see, and I know that's not real Christian, right? Because Christians believe that everybody's a winner, right? Everybody has value. I don't see the world like that, you guys. I see the world in winners and losers. And if I look over there and I see you are doing well and then you're winning. And if I look over here and I see you're not, it's just very objective for me. It's you know.
The Bible also says if you don't believe in Christ, you're not a Jew. So, were you gonna quote that one too? Listen, Wrinkle Brain. We can go back and forth on what the Bible says. Now, you won't do that. You don't want to play that. You don't play the Bible Jew talk thing with me because I can just go to Scripture. I ain't got to say my own word. So, I advise you to quit bringing up stuff and talking and just enjoy the show. Because we can go back and forth on these scriptures if you want to talk about who's a Jew and who's not a Jew based on what the Bible says, not me, based on the Bible. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get off of that.
Okay.
Speaking of, so why we started talking about that is because I was talking about I love Ben Shapiro, who's a Jew, and I love Andrew Tate. I really do. I love Andrew Tate's perspective of the world. You want to play a clip of Andrew Tate?
Let me say this too. Listen, y'all. There are people that I like that, like, listen, I'm gonna tell you who I like. And I think he's a slime ball, but I like him though. Rabbi Shmuley.
I love Rabbi Shmuley.
That dude is freaking hilarious.
I love him.
When I tell you that dude be having me cracking up.
The whites can't stand him.
That dude has me crying. He is just, but listen, he's hilarious to me though.
He be telling the truth.
He is hilarious.
He be telling the truth. Only thing with Rabbi Shmuley is, you remember they've caught him and somebody had the camera in his face and he went up to the police officer and he was like, arrest this man. I was like, come on, Rabbi Shmuley. But I love him. Because of how he sees the world. Okay. Rabbi Shmuley, he talked about kosher. You ever heard him talk about like kosher sex or something?
I heard talking about sex, not kosher. I heard talking about sex.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, I think it's called like kosher sex or what. Maybe his daughter does that or whatever. But he was talking about how he believes that, men and women should please each other and how, sex is the reason why a lot of relationships divorce. And he's like, I'm trying to save marriages. I love Rabbi Shmuley. Someone said his daughter sells butt plugs. Some people like butt plugs. I don't get it. I don't know why.
Let's again.
Whatever you like is whatever you like.
Again, I don't know why y'all are assigning morality to anybody. If it's some money to be made, people gonna sell anything, everything. I just is what I like. I don't put morality on nobody. I don't.
Neither do I.
Now, hold on. Now, I'm gonna tell you this again. Wrinkle Brain, you are making the Jews look bad because you keep calling me the N-word. Now, you can't defend the Jews who are God's chosen people and then also call me the N-word in the same breath. So I advise you, if you want to give them a good image representation, if you are going to defend them, refrain from using racial slurs. In other words, you can't call me anti-Semitic and then in the same breath call me the N-word. That's insane.
Someone said Crystal a freak. Can you tell, Topher?
Listen, this is for any man.
I don't do the butt plugs.
You rather have your wife be a freak than not. you rather start up here and have to work down than have to work from the bottom up. And I'll tell you right now, the bottom up ain't gonna ever work.
It's not.
You rather have to bring her down.
Yeah. Nah.
Bottom top ain't working. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna work.
I'm just saying, look, so I don't do the butt plugs, but if I had a man that wanted to do butt plugs, look, I'll try anything once, twice if I like it. Look, undefiled. The bed is undefiled.
The marriage bed is undefiled. Yeah.
So if your man, ladies, if your man like butt plugs, stop being so stuck up. You might like it too.
Yeah, Listen, y'all. Whatever floats y'all boat, man. Listen, keep your marriage your marriage life spiced up. Do what y'all want to do. Y'all plug each other up. I don't know what y'all gonna do.
Someone said this is the rated X. Someone said Crystal used to listen to Trina in junior high school. My neck, my back. Yeah.
That's Kaya right there. My neck, my back.
Oh
That's
yeah.
Kaya.
Trina, what's Trina?
Trina was the baddest.
Oh no, I
You
ain't really like Trina.
she was on You Don't Know Nan. She was on that song with Trick Daddy.
Oh, you don't know now.
Yeah.
It's been so long, y'all. I'm old. I've been living for a long time. Okay, someone said this is leading into Tate.
Oh yeah. Let's bring Tate up.
Come on.
Y'all taking that scripture out of context?
Which one? What
I guess
scripture?
the marriage bed being undefiled.
Oh, I mean, well, maybe. I don't claim to be a biblical scholar. What I'm saying is if your man or men, if your lady likes butt plugs, try it. Just try it.
Again, my advice is the same. You'd rather have her be up here and have to come down and go from the bottom up. I'm telling you, bottom up don't work.
You got Tate.
Yeah. Let's see.
You know, I told you I had a girlfriend who they were together in high school. This is why you can't be telling if you don't know that you're gonna be married to this man. They were together in high school, and I remember she was saying that he liked to, yeah, in the booty. And they're married now. I never forgot
Hold
that.
on, he like never mind.
He
Go
just
ahead.
like a little, he like a little play. He like a little play with the brown. My
plug and play.
my cousin calls it a brown diamond. So yeah, I remember her saying this in high school, y'all, and she was like, "Yeah, he likes when I do that," and I was like, "Oh, so we're in high school." Well, they're married today. I never forgot that. So, and he is very heterosexual. Whatever you like.
Listen, y'all. I had a what's it called?
Somebody said fruitcake.
What's it called when they do your is a prostate exam?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Someone said doodle stick is crazy. I'm just
ain't no way.
Y'all, people like what they like. People like what they like. Come on, Tate. Tate is taking too long, y'all. We gonna keep this going. Colonoscopy. Somebody said colonoscopy.
No, that's what I had a female. She did it though. She like when they put the 2 fingers. No, they poked the prostate. It's the prostate exam. Oh, that's why. You know what? It wouldn't give me the clip.
Y'all, this is the late night version.
I want the clip though. RPG. Why can't I get the?
You talking about the one I sent you?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to.
He said I'll stick to. All right, Topher. Oh God. Oh no, we are like y'all. I'm sorry.
What happened?
I'm just not that good of a Christian, I guess.
What you mean? What are you talking about?
He said no. He was just like he says, "See, this is how easy the public is demoralized." I know, y'all. Let me tell you something. I have lived a long time, 42 years, and it's just shaped somebody said my virgin ears. Y'all do this on the replay. But it's just shaped my perspective about people, y'all. It just I just seen too much, Blanche. I done seen too much. Y'all know I used to be black, so all of the stereotypes of black women, you know, you can kind of count me in most of them. Yeah, we were talking about Nolan Wells, Trin JNT Geo. We were talking about that earlier. The parents are weird.
I don't know why this this video is.
This is why they constantly attack me for being assaulted. This is why
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. It's just not sharing.
They want women to be as powerful.
Hold on, here is it?
All right, London. So in honor of Juneteenth, we
No, so that's another one.
Women protest. 100,000 women marched through.
Here, so let me stop this. Let me remove.
Oh no,
this.
I got it. I think I got
okay.
it.
All right, try it one more time.
Let me try it. Because the problem is I added it to. I can't access my desktop from here.
You want me to play it?
Yeah, if you can, because I can't access my desktop.
I'll play it.
You know what? Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Let me refresh. Hold up.
I sent it to Blanche earlier, y'all. Let me go to our text message. Y'all, we be cracking up in our text message. Blanche, I hope our text messages don't ever get leaked. Me and Blanche it's funny. Our text messages are funny.
It's just weird because it won't let me. I can't get to my desktop to play it.
It's okay. I got it. Here, I'll airdrop it.
Airdrop mine, but I can't access my.
Oh, I don't have to airdrop it. Hold on. I think my texts are set up here. Here. My texts are on here. All right, here we go. All right, I got it.
Women. This is why they constantly attack me.
Oh, why does it look like that?
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Oh, I got the real one though. Hold on, I got you. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I got it. I got the one that I screen shared. All right, here we go. All right, so Andrew Tate and y'all already know, right? Like y'all already know what's going on with my boy. I'm really frustrated about it. I'm not happy about it. The Matrix attacked him. But I posted this, and Blanche, we could talk about it. No. Blanche, the one that we did yesterday was I posted the real reason why they arrested him. Like, y'all, they don't know what to do with Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is he's a force to be reckoned with. He really is. Here we go.
We cannot get this clip.
I got it. Open system settings. Blanche, mine is acting crazy too.
It's weird because I kept saving I was saving it, and the problem is I couldn't save that video to my phone for some reason, and so I tried to airdrop it from the text messages, and it airdropped, but I can't access it for some reason.
Y'all, they are not going to let us open this Andrew Tate thing. They're not going to let us open it. That's crazy.
No, we gotta do it, man. Hold up.
They're not gonna like. They're blocking me from doing it, and I have the original one that I sent to you. Wow. Wow. The Matrix is attacking us.
So let me play it from my phone then.
Okay.
Or you play it from your phone? Cause
Yeah, I can play it. Do you want to just hear it? Do you just want me to hear it?
I guess I can play it here. Hold on, I can do that. Let me see.
Yeah, because it's not gonna come
Hold
out.
on, can y'all hear this?
Town right now in protest. It's inconvenient. If 100,000 men march through this
Can you
town,
play it up? I can play it on my actual phone. Let's see. How loud does this sound?
Constantly attack me.
Hold on.
This is why they constantly attack me for being a
that loud enough?
misogynist. They want women to be as powerful as possible because you know what happens when women are powerful? Nothing. If women protest, if 100,000 women march through this town right now and protest, it's inconvenient. If 100,000 men march through this town, everything burns and the entire government changes. Men can fight. Men are armies. Women don't matter. They don't give a shit if women protest. They don't give a fuck. So you want women at the top of the pyramid. You want women as powerful as possible so that women are in charge of society so that you can just stay at the top of your castle stealing and raping and pillaging from everybody. Just stealing all the money, destroying society, importing whoever, breaking all the laws. And what's going to happen? A bunch of women are going to nag. Give a fuck. When men get together, it's not called a protest. It's called a revolution. Women don't do revolutions. They can't. So they deliberately...
Wow.
All right, let's take a look. Let's see what we got.
You want to play it one more time?
Yeah.
People to pay attention to what you say.
I could probably.
And that's just weird that I can't save this video to my. I couldn't even. That's the problem. I couldn't save it to my phone.
But the thing about it is I could probably pull it up because it was on YouTube, but they probably took it down. They have taken down everything of this man. Like, and it's so sad because I feel like he is such a misunderstood like person. Okay, hold on. I got it. Hold on. Let me see.
This is why they constantly attack.
Let me see what minute it was. I don't remember.
That is crazy that I can't even say the video to my phone. It's nuts.
Yeah.
I guess you can just play it. I mean, you can just I guess you can just play it for the audio.
Okay. I don't remember what the time period was.
Diamone said Andrew sipping from the doctrine of demons. Thank God threw him in prison.
I don't think so, y'all. Now, here's what I will tell you. I don't like that he became a Muslim because I think that he thought that he was going to be protected.
No, he just thinks that Christianity is weak.
Yeah.
So it wasn't, he didn't join it. And again, these people, a lot of people do things as a gesture. So it's not like he woke up one day and said, God told me to, Allah woke me up and said, you a Muslim. No, he examined these religions because he probably knows that, God is real. So he's like, okay, what do I want to be a part of? He looked at the right Christians on the right and saw how pathetic they are and cooked out there. He's like, I can't do that. So he ain't gonna be a Buddhist. So the only next best thing to do in his eyes was to be Muslim. He wasn't going to Judaism, so it's gonna be to be a Muslim. But he didn't go because I don't think it was like a protection reason. I think he went to Islam because he felt like they believed in what they were saying. You know, like because he talked about how you can't bash Muhammad. Like you can't bash Allah around Muslim. Like they'll come out, they'll cut your head off. So like he was talking about how they don't play about their religion, whereas Christians do. I think he even showed a video of people making fun of Christ and nothing happened to them. He said that would never happen around Muslims.
Yeah. And that in and of itself is just sad too, though, Blanche, because he's right. It's like I don't understand some of the things that we take from people. Like as a Christian myself, like people will say, "Oh, well, Crystal, you're supposed to, if Jesus said if one person slaps your cheek, give them the other cheek." Like I'm not that good of a Christian, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't try that with me because I don't know what you.
Yeah, but that scripture I think that scripture is more of a customary thing, not for some random person.
Yeah.
It ain't about somebody coming and slap you in the mouth. You just know. I think it's customary for like, dealing with your people, not just some random. No.
All right. Well, it didn't let me open it, so I'm gonna have to play.
We can just play it again.
This is why they constantly attack me.
All right.
Women. This is why they constantly attack me for being a misogynist. They want women to be as powerful as possible because
they want women to be as powerful as possible. Blanche, that's a word right there.
It is. RPG and I were talking about, Andrew Tate being locked up. And so this is how I look at it, right? When people start picking and choosing who they're going to lock up, then we know the reason is not because it's wrong. So whatever Andrew Tate was doing, it wasn't really an issue. The issue was, and again, if you go back when this stuff started happening, it was because at one point in time, he and his brother were the most popular people on the planet based on numbers. They were popular because of red pill content. They were popular because of manosphere content. So imagine you have a guy that's telling men to level up and then actually showing men this is how women really are. See, the key is when you show men how women really are. That's the delusion and the spell they needed men to be under. And so once you start exposing, like Kevin Samuels, once you start exposing how women are, forget Kevin Samuels, when he's talking to them and they start spilling how they really feel and how they really talk, then men start saying, wait a minute, I'm doing all of this for that? Oh, no. See, that's the whole thing. This thing only works because men think that women are a certain way that they aren't. Now, not saying that women cannot be, but the average woman is not virtuous. If you go to Proverbs 31, Lemuel's mother asked him, where are the virtuous women at? This is back in the Bible. This is back in the Bible day. I can't find them. This is back in the biblical days. In the biblical days, virtue for a woman was rare. So we're talking about today, it's almost unheard of. So again, but the machine, the matrix says that women are virtuous because they're women. Yeah. That concept is a new feminist concept that never existed before. Every culture around the world knew who women were and treated them as such. Only in this modern era in the West do we elevate women to the same status as men. So imagine you got a group of women that have equal rights as men, but none of the responsibility. That's like a child that gets the keys to the car. Now, granted, they may be able to put out the driveway. They may make it off the block, but eventually they're going to crash. And that's what we are in society today, where they have elevated women to the point where it's crash out time for society because they just have too much power. And so Andrew Tate is telling men to really respect yourselves. This, again, is a foreign concept for this era. I got a video where a guy's talking about if a little girl, if you ask her what's special about a girl, what's special about girls? If a girl says girls are smart, everybody says that's good. Girls are tough. Oh, that's good. Ask a little boy, what are little boys? Little boys are smart. Immediately, what's gonna happen if he says that?
Girls are too.
Hey, bingo. Bingo. That's how bad it is, though. So Andrew Tate became a target because of that. It ain't because he got chicks on OnlyFans and all that. Listen, I'm not saying he's moral. I'm saying that the reason he's locked up is not because he's immoral. He's locked up because of his influence. I remember Piers Morgan had him on the show. Piers Morgan was like, "You're influencing millions of young men." He kept saying it. But guess who's influencing, y'all? It ain't just young men. He's influencing white young men. That's why he's a threat. Influencing young black men don't mean nothing. Influencing young black Hispanic men don't mean nothing. Influencing any other group of men don't mean nothing. It only means something when you influencing white men, because that's the target. They don't care if black men respect themselves. They don't. So what? If white men respect themselves, that means community's gonna be built. That means society's gonna change. That means they're gonna start saying, you know what? We want everything to look white. It's a whole different world now. So that's why he's a threat. It ain't because of the.
And that's why Charlie Kirk was a threat too. Like even Andrew Tate talks about, like, Charlie Kirk got men to come out of their house and stand in line and wait for him. Same thing with Andrew Tate. People revere Andrew Tate. Now, is he moral? I mean, none of y'all are moral. I mean, like, let's tell the truth. Y'all just not. OnlyFans, the owner of OnlyFans did not get arrested, y'all. The owner of Pornhub did not get arrested. The creator of like, come on, y'all. Like, let's keep it real. A lot of guys manage their females' OnlyFans accounts. And for me, I think that gave Andrew Tate a real insight into what men were really dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Because me and Blanche have always talked about it. The women are not being exploited. The men are being exploited. Let's tell the truth. Women on OnlyFans, I don't know why they decided to do OnlyFans. I don't know why they decided to do porn, but they are doing the exploitation. Excuse me. They are doing the exploitation. Men are being exploited. And when you come from it from that angle, like a Andrew Tate does, and you see men, I've actually heard Tristan Tate talk about, he's seen men give their whole house to some of their OnlyFans girls. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So he had probably this heart for men after seeing that after so many years. And you could say what he did when he, was managing OnlyFans and it was bad for men. So was Jay-Z when he sold crack and y'all loved him. So was Biggie, who said he used to sell crack in his neighborhood just trying to feed his daughter. Everybody has done things that are immoral. And Andrew Tate, whatever you like about him, I do believe that he was a force for good for men. As you were talking about, Blanche, just telling men to stand up for yourself, have standards, understand that women, myself included, you guys, are perpetual children. I mean, women as leaders it's a curse.
So I see people talking about, okay, so hear me out on Tate, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you why Tate is a target. I'm not saying that Tate is a moral great guy. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that Tate is a target because of male empowerment. So understand this. It's not that deep. Men are being told that they don't have any value, even though they literally do everything in society. That's the only way this works. This system only functions because men have to view themselves a certain way and view women a certain way. That's why it works the way it is working now. I'm saying that if Andrew Tate is talking to men, I don't know about the other. Every time I listen to a clip about him, I don't see what y'all see. Now I don't follow him on social media, but when I pull up a clip from Andrew Tate, he's always speaking like he spoke in his last clip. But again, this is why he's a target. So it's no different. One time on Instagram, I posted a video and I said that men should wait till marriage to have sex. And I listed reasons in the video. Instagram took the video down and said I violated Instagram's policies. What's the policy I violated? I told men to be abstinent. Again, this system only works if men are horn dogs. It only works if men are lustful. It only works if men want to buy porn. It only works if men want to go to strip club. Like, it only works this way. So I'm trying to tell you all is that Andrew Tate's rhetoric about what men should be and what women are, that's what made him a target. It's simple and plain. Now, whether we agree on how he did it, the same with Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels did not have an OnlyFans. He didn't have women as prostitutes. He wasn't doing none of that stuff, and he was still a target.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to tell you all is that you have to put your mind frame is society at a base level is men and women. That means the only way society functions is if men and women interact a certain way.
Yeah.
That interaction today is women up here, men down here. That's the only way you can have communism.
Yeah.
Only way you can have Marxism. Only way you can have socialism. Only way you can have feminism. Only way you can have a civil rights movement. Because you have to put women on a certain pedestal to even do it. Because a rational man's going to say, I'm not going to do this. So the only way you do it is you have a bombing of 4 little girls in a church. Whether it's real or not, we don't know. But it's just funny how when you bomb the church, that gets everybody's heartstrings into the movement now. I'm just telling y'all the games they play. So I'm just saying that Andrew Tate, forget morality, his rhetoric, just by saying men are up here, women are down here, that is the problem.
Yeah.
So currently today, think about it. Candace Owens is supposed to be a traditional woman, right? She's supposed to be a wife. She got a book, Make Him a Sandwich. She's all of these things that you would say she's a Christian. She's all these things that you would say, okay, that's what a woman's supposed to be. But she is no different than a liberal content creator because she still got her own show. She's still in front of that microphone. She's still a boss chick. She is still everything that these worldly women are. So again, even on the right with the conservative women, and like I said, the conservative male cucks, they're still pushing the same message. The left and the right push the exact same message when it comes to men and women.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, the greatest threat out of all of this stuff is the content for male empowerment. How do we know this? Who are they blaming for Kamala not winning?
Red pill movement.
They blame the red pill movement. Think about that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, RPG. I'm talking.
Yeah. No. You. I mean, you're cooking. You're telling the truth. Here's people are saying that they saw videos of him talking about PIMP. You guys, there's a whole song about that with 50. I don't know what you heard about me, but this was entertainment. He was talking about what he does with women. Men bought it. It was entertaining. It was probably, maybe it was 50% true. Most men that if they're really doing it, they're not really talking. They're not talking about it. So he was like a content creator, you guys. And I think that was 10 years ago. I don't have a lot of tolerance for women who come around 10 years and told me what they did. Like, sis, go walk it off. Like, I'm not interested. If you show me somebody who is abusing little girls now, then you have my attention. But somebody who comes after 15 years and they don't like what they did 15 years, I'm not interested. But that's what they're doing to him because, like Blanche said, he was getting men to escape the programming. And I take it especially personally because I have 2 sons where the world is telling them to be girls. Even with this whole this whole Wells, the little boy that died. Like they're like, oh, why would y'all leave him? Why would y'all leave him by yourself? Y'all should supposed to be with him. He's not a girl. That's not how men are. Like everything that men get compared to is like women. And all Andrew Tate is saying is, men, it's okay to be a man. It's okay to be a beast. It's okay to be competitive. It's okay to not be all over your wife. He even says it. It's like, oh, you know, like your girlfriend, you think that she's sitting here like wanting to be around you. I'll be with her in 2 seconds. That's the way men talk. Like that's just how they talk. He's not a Christian man. If he was a Christian man, then we could say, okay, as a Christian man, he's not supposed to be talking like that.
And again, so it can't be no pimps if ain't no hoes.
Yeah.
So as much as we want to get mad at Andrew Tate, people still wanted whatever he was put out, they wanted to see it. I don't know, but he had fans, he had viewers, he had all this stuff. People want to see whatever it was. I don't know. Yeah. I'm simply saying the motivation behind this locking him up is not moral. They're not doing it because of they thought he did something wrong. That's not what they're doing this. Just like, okay, prime example with Bill Cosby, or even with the Hustlers Academy. Okay, so let's say we believe that the Hustlers Academy is wrong. So can we guarantee that nobody benefited from it?
People did benefit from it.
If I go in the backyard and dig up some roots and I sell the roots and I sell them to 100 people and 50 of the 100 people tell me the roots worked. 50 said it didn't work. 50 said it did work. Is that a good product? And what I'm saying is that we can't gauge just because I think somebody's getting hustled. It doesn't mean it's not benefiting them.
Yeah.
Because that's just how the business works. Like I can have a product that you don't agree with, or you don't like, but it still could benefit somebody. Or I could even have a service. I could. My job could be I could walk around and wash people's mailboxes off. And you might say that's the dumbest job ever, but guess what? People paying for it.
Exactly.
So I can't guarantee and say that the Hustlers Academy didn't work for nobody.
Yeah. And this is America. I mean, this is America. Well, he wasn't in America, but you guys, people have businesses. I mean, what are you Ponzi schemes or whatever you want to call? Like I heard people saying that, you know, Pat Bet David made his money off of like insurance or like you guys, come on, like a lot of people make a lot of money on network marketing or however, whatever. Like Blanche said, you might think it's a scheme, but if somebody benefited off of it and they gladly gave their, you know, $15.99 or $50 a month or whatever, that's just the way that the world works. He's not wrong for that. He offered a product. You could take advantage of it or not. But to say that he's a human trafficker, these girls, someone said tricking girls to come visit him thinking that they will be his women and then putting them on video and selling sex stuff, that is rotten.
Well, okay, so let me say this right.
Listen, tricking girls to come and visit him thinking that they will be his woman. LARPing for cash, you don't even believe that. I know you because you here with me in the comments. Like these women tricking them.
Ain't nobody tricking. There's nobody. Listen, this is a part of the feminization of society. There is nobody tricking women. Women are not getting tricked.
And maybe they should get tricked, and maybe they'll learn to do it.
They're not getting tricked.
But I've been tricked, and you know what I did? Damn, I've been tricked, and then I learned from it.
What woman? No RPG.
That's life, Blanche.
No, we ain't getting that. No. What woman thinks Think about this now. I'm about to get flued out, and I'm about to be a rich man's girlfriend. All I had to do was wake up this morning. What in what world? What woman on this planet believes that?
A lot of women.
No, they don't. What she what she believes is when I get there, I'm going to make it to where he can't tell me to go. That's what they're banking on. They're not. Then it's not some fairy tale. They go to that place planning on showing out. I'm putting my best foot forward.
And then they
And you know how we know this. You know we know this. Or you know we know this because the guy that's not rich, the guy that don't have his status, the guy that ain't tall, the guy that's not handsome, the guy that say, you know what she can do with him? Tell him no. Matter of fact, tell him you ain't got a chance.
Yeah.
Now, if she can get tricked by that guy, y'all got an argument. But she ain't getting tricked by him. It's funny to me how women are always getting tricked by the guy that got something.
The rich
It's always the rich guy tricking them. How come the janitor never tricks them?
It's so true.
They never get tricked by the average guy, the normal run-of-the-mill. It's always the guy with means and money that got their hand in the world where they can't say no. It's cap. I'm not buying that.
Yeah, no, LARPing for cash. You're right. He does have old videos of him saying, I get the girl to be my woman. I asked her about this is y'all, come on. Like, that's not illegal. That's my issue. That's not illegal. A grown woman saying, I don't know. Like, and maybe I'm just being harsh, Blanche, but 10 years ago, I'm not interested. Show me a young girl that he hurt today or recently, maybe in the last year, and then maybe I'm interested. But like Blanche said, they're going back and trying to find something but nobody went back to try to find the drugs that Jay-Z sold to other people. Nobody goes back and tries to find the men that Cardi B robbed when she was tricking. Nobody goes back. Do they blame? Am I missing something?
They ain't went back and found the CIA dropping the crack in the neighborhood.
Things that never happened.
Right. They ain't went back.
Like nobody is going back. They're going back on him because and he even said it. He said they gotta numb you to it. So they gotta make you feel like he's a bad guy. They gotta show you all the things that he said in order for you to be okay with them arresting these men for nothing. Just like the thing with Diddy. In order for y'all to be okay with him being arrested for no reason, they had to show you a 20-year-old video of Cassie getting kicked in the head.
Was it? But hold up, but time out. Was that really Cassie? We don't even know. You couldn't see that was Cassie on the video.
That was Cassie. That was definitely Cassie.
I didn't see her face on the video. I didn't see.
I seen her face. Oh, her face was hitting the floor. It was great.
So again, I'm gonna just say this. There's two different arguments here. I don't care what Andrew Tate does. I am against him being locked up for a political reason.
Yeah, me too.
You want to lock him up for what he did that was illegal, then do it. But don't do this. I'm against the political stuff. So when Bill Cosby got locked up, was he guilty? No.
He wasn't.
He wasn't guilty, but he got locked up.
Yeah.
Think about it. All these women came forward, but he got convicted on one. Why is that? Why wasn't it 62 women in the courtroom? Why was just one woman? So again, the argument here is what they're doing to him right? The answer is no, it's not right. I'm not saying is he right. I'm saying if a person sells drugs, but I can't ever catch them, but then I go and plant drugs on them, and then I lock them up. Now, keep in mind, they sell drugs, but is what I did right? The answer is no, because it's my job to catch you selling drugs.
Yeah.
So what these folks are doing is they're trying to create something to jam somebody up.
Yeah.
That's wrong. If he did something wrong, he should have been arrested 10 years ago.
Yeah. But it's not what he did, y'all. And he even says this, both people made money. The OnlyFans girls and him, they both made money,
Of
y'all.
course they make, because think about it, they wouldn't do it they would not have done it any other way.
Thank you. And a lot of people are coming out. His girlfriends are saying, like, no, he's been kind to us. You know, we like kinky stuff, so we play, you know, and like it's just, I just, like you said, I don't like the politics of it. Andrew Tate is a really smart guy, and a lot of men can learn from him. Is he, you know, the pillar of morality? None of y'all are. Y'all not. Y'all can sit here and judge me, judge Blanche. I don't care. I don't care. There is now no condemnation to them who are in Christ Jesus. So God has freed me from the opinions of y'all. Y'all need to free yourselves. Like, you mad at Andrew Tate again because you're a hater. Like all of the Jason Whitlocks, and I, you know, I like him, but Jason Whitlock, you're a hater. You're a hater. I mean, you don't like him because your message is different. Your message is a Christian message. And I love that. I love that for you. God gave you that. God gave Andrew something different where he's saying, yo, stop being a bitch and start going to the gym and start working out and start sticking out your chest, sticking up for yourself, sticking up for your country, sticking up for your daughters, sticking up for your sons. That's his message. Stop being a hater.
Okay, let me ask y'all a question, because this is what, I mean, y'all are getting ridiculous now. Tony said, folks, do you believe the corrupt British government who is throwing people in prison for free speech? Stop it. Again, over the same people that want to lock Andrew Tate up are the same people locking their citizens up for free speech.
Mm-hmm.
For telling the truth. You want me to believe that they're doing them wrong, but doing him right. Again, when you start picking and choosing, there is another motive. So we clearly don't trust the British government.
Yeah.
Somebody said, do you want us to learn from Tate? Larping for cash. Listen, you don't have to learn from Tate, but you can learn from anybody.
Yep.
So my grandmother could be filled with a bunch of superstition and a bunch of old tales and not know much about what's going on. But every now and then she gonna drop a nugget. Am I to disregard the nugget because she talks about stuff all the other times? No. You take what you can get. When they say you chew the meat, spit out the bones.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you live your life by what Andrew Tate does. I'm telling you, him telling you to go to the gym and have self-worth is great advice.
Yeah.
Him telling you to respect yourself, in what way you want to respect yourself. He didn't say do it my way. He said respect yourself. Andrew Tate didn't say follow my blueprint, do what I do. He said respect yourself, stop being a cuck, stop being a simp. However it looks to you, that's how you do it. I'm saying that the reason why he is locked up is because he is pushing back against the feminist narrative. Feminism and all this stuff that we are going through right now in society only works because men have put themselves below women.
Yeah.
So as much as it is bad for Andrew Tate to exploit women on OnlyFans, it's as equally as bad for men to put women above them. They are both detrimental. They are both bad. So we're not going to say that his is worse and theirs is good. No, they're both bad.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of what we're calling feminism is really just weak menism. Like feminism can only happen with weak men. And honestly, everybody suffers. Even women suffer when men are weak. And so Tate, regardless of what you think about him, like Blanche said, eat the meat and throw away the bones. However, that's the message God gave him. A lot of it was entertaining. He was actually really funny to me. I thought it was so funny. He said the other day, he was like, men, when you listen to women, they'll tell you, oh, it's okay, I'll drive. They'll get into an accident. Your legs will be broke. And then they'll dump you and say, I don't like a man without any legs. Like
that hold on. So hold on.
I love Andrew.
I'm glad you said that.
I love him.
I'm glad you said that. Now let's put our thinking caps on. Let's put them on.
Defund the
Let's put them on. Now think about at one point in time, Andrew Tate was the most popular person in the world based on analytics.
Yep.
So think about it. Think about the most popular person in the world, and he's telling men that they shouldn't be simps or cucks.
Yep.
Think about that. Think about the most popular man in the world telling you women should submit to men are better than women, and you think that that person with all those views is not going to be a threat to the system? We're talking about billions of people watching Andrew Tate. Whether we like him or not is irrelevant. We're talking about his influence. And again, his message is don't be a simp. This is anti-global message of empowering women.
And women don't like you to be a simp, y'all. So that's what I'm saying. Andrew Tate wasn't just like popular to men. Like, I am telling you as a woman, I loved Andrew Tate. I learned so much from him because he is telling y'all women say they want this, but they don't want they're telling you to act like women. I told Blanche, we used to laugh. Everybody is out there saying, oh, men need to cry. Men need to have emotions and cry. I am telling y'all, when I used to date a man and he was crying, me and my girlfriends would be on the phone laughing.
You should.
We would be like,
you should.
We would be like, y'all, everything that society is telling you to be, women don't want. And it's indicative because of hypergamy. Like, women don't want y'all. And especially black men are really struggling. Like 50% unmarried and never had and childless and unmarried.
I'm gonna say this again, RPG, because you're bringing up excellent points. Andrew Tate was the most popular person in the world. Everybody that's popular in the world, they're all woke. They're all liberal. So that means that everybody that's popular in the world reads from the same script. Andrew Tate comes along and becomes the most popular person in the world, but he becomes the most popular person in the world telling men that you are up here, women are down here. I'm not saying that Andrew Tate is a great, wonderful man. I'm saying that the reason they are trying to lock him up is not because he's immoral. That's not the reason. The reason is because he is a global figure at this point, and he's telling men to be men. That is the most detrimental message in today's time. Telling a guy to be a guy, telling a guy to create value for himself. That is a message that is not well received because everybody knows what it means. If a man values himself, then he's going to set a standard. If he sets a standard, then women are going to have to play ball. If women play ball, there goes feminism.
Yeah.
Do you understand how all this stuff ties together? So when he went on Piers Morgan kept telling him, you're influencing young men. He kept bringing up young men because, again, it's a bunch of young white men listening to him. Yeah. Everybody wants the white man to be a cuck and a simp and get brutalized by women. This is what they want white men to be. Nobody bats an eye if a white guy's a simp. Nobody thinks it's disgusting. Nobody. But the problem is, if white men are cucks and simps, and that means that white women are running everything and it's not them. So if you got women running everything, what's going to happen? Destruction.
What's happening now?
What's happening now? So y'all keep jumping to a different topic. We're talking about the reason that they are trying to go after him. It ain't because he's a bad person.
I actually think he's a great person. I think he's probably lived a life probably more honorable than any of you guys have. Unfortunately, he, videos forever, right? And he said some things. I think to entertain because that's what y'all
Okay,
like.
well, okay, but what did he say though?
Oh, I mean, he talked about pimping and hoes, and he was like, "Yeah, all you got to do." He had a PhD, so it was called a pimpin' hoe degree. And so he would tell people how to get a girl, get your girl, get a girlfriend, figure out if she likes you or not, then bring it up to her that you want her to do OnlyFans, and y'all split the money. And he would tell the guys how to do that.
Okay.
He,
Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
Okay, stop right there. So he's talking to men
mhm.
that want to have sex, that want to be in a relationship, that are probably going to get with a woman who, whether she's with him or not, is going to do OnlyFans. So you got to understand that when we talk about pimping and hoeing, these are called subcultures.
Mhm.
So if you want a girl and you want to do OnlyFans, think about the guy he's talking to. He ain't talking to me or you guys. He's talking to the guy that wants a chick that does OnlyFans with him to make money.
Yeah.
So again, that is a niche market of person he's talking to. He says, if you want to make money on OnlyFans, this is how you do it. If you want to be married to a woman and live a great Christian life, then I guarantee he gonna say, I ain't your platform. It would be different if he was saying, listen up, every guy listening, do what I'm telling you to do. He is talking about a niche market. Now, again, we are arguing the morality side of this versus the intent behind the arrest. I'm telling you, the intent behind the arrest is not because of the Pippin Hoes degree. That ain't
The PhD. So Ben Shapiro did a video on it, and I actually really enjoyed Ben because I told you I like them both, right? So I'm torn. It's like mom and dad. I like both of them. Ben Shapiro showed the reels, and I had seen them before because I am a Tate fan, y'all. I've probably seen everything. I send Blanche clips of Tate. I sit and watch his emergency meetings. Like I love Tate. And so Ben Shapiro did a like a greatest hits of what he would say. And he's black. Andrew Tate, this is his half black side. It's like, why are you talking like this? But he was talking like that before, like early on in his career. He wasn't talking like that now. And the reason why I say that he's more honorable, because if you hear some of the things that he says now about fighting for your country, about sticking up for yourself, about men fighting for what you believe in, preserving your culture, preserving hegemony, amongst races, and understanding the dynamics and how white countries are being taken over and white people are cooked. Like a lot of the things that he was saying, y'all need to hear. That's honorable to be able to shift from that and be able to talk about things that actually matter. Y'all allow, like I said, Cardi B to talk about her Robin Johns, and then she talking about her WAP, and nobody is going back and trying to arrest her. He went from saying pimpin' hoes degree to now saying stand up for your country, stand up for your nation, fight for your rights. Come on, there's got to be some redemption in that. I mean, that's
well, again, the reason why there's an adverse reaction to Andrew Tate is because most people are already feminized.
Yeah.
So he committed the greatest sin by quote unquote exploiting women. And I'm telling you, women aren't most of the time exploited. They're not.
They're not.
You know why? Because women have intentions, women have agendas, women have plots, women have goals, women have things too. It's only when the guy has some money that all of a sudden now it's become exploitation. I'm saying that you can't make a chick do OnlyFans.
You can't.
You can't make a chick be a prostitute.
You can't.
You can't do it. Why? Because everything in society is on her side.
Not these Western chicks.
You can't.
Not these Western chicks.
You can't. Everything in society is on a woman's side. So if she goes to the police and say you're pimping her, they're going to hit you with a human trafficking charge. You're going to get 25 years to life guaranteed. Women have all the leverage, all of it. And because they have all the leverage, society is the way it is.
Yeah.
If we break society down to a base level, I'm going to say it one more time. It is the interaction between men and women. That is what society is on a base level. We only care about the animals because a bunch of women said, let's care about the animals.
It's the truth.
There's only such thing as a guy wearing a girl dad hat because a bunch of women said, I think it's attractive when a guy is a girl's dad. I think that makes it all of this stuff is just cap. On a base level, on a carnal level, if society collapsed tomorrow, most of the men will be out of it. Because most of the guys would not be able to compete with Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be. There's only competition now because we're so civilized. If we take away all of the social structure and it's all chaotic and kill or be killed, most men are not going to eat. They're not.
Yeah.
You know why? Because most men have already been castrated because they've been feminized in these Western countries.
Yeah.
Most men can't even tell a woman she don't look good.
Yeah.
Most men can't even go on a date, see the woman, know he ain't gonna mess with her, and say, you know what, I ain't paying for this date.
Oh no.
Even though if it was flipped, if she was paying and she saw you and she was like, she leaving immediately.
Yep. She would make you pay and then leave. And put it on social media. And nobody would say she was wrong. Y'all, we can't have a society like that. And that's what I kind of like Andrew Tate, because he's encouraging men to be strong. And I want men to be strong. I love men. Just like we love Black people. I love men. I think the world of men. Men are, by every metrics, superior to women. Oh, don't say that. I asked Grok, y'all. Are men better than women? I'm telling you, these things are the ops, Blanche. Just start arguing.
Hold
What
up.
were you about to say?
Can you all please send me some clips of Andrew Tate disrespecting Christ?
Oh no, he won't disrespect Christ. He
just
disrespect Christians.
y'all are saying a lot of stuff that I've never seen. So do me a favor, y'all. If y'all get a chance, send me these videos of everything y'all are saying about Andrew Tate.
No, he's never he actually got mad because he thinks that Christians don't respect their own religion.
I agree. I've heard him say that.
He has marched and protested and said, who is standing up for the Christians? I mean, like, no, he hasn't, y'all, and don't lie on the man. But so I asked Grok, Blanche, I said, are men better than women? And they were like, no, men are not better than women. So I start arguing and I said, but based on metrics, just objectively, men have more muscle mass, men have more this, men have the, and Grok says, yeah, but that doesn't mean that they're better. That just means they're, I'm like when I say everything, even ChatGPT and Grok are on our side, you guys. And it's just not true. We need men. We need men to build our schools and our roads and our societies. We need men for AC and heating and electricity. We need men to make babies. We need men to look at and to hang out with, and they're funny and they're rational and we're irrational and they're strong, and we need men to move things, and they're kind and sweet and they're sexy. Like, men are awesome, y'all. Like,
yes.
And I'm telling you, listening to an Andrew Tate gave me like that red pill to be like, this is the kind of world I want to live in. I want to live in a world with strong men. I do.
Okay, so I give everybody off the topic, but I'll just say this. I'm gonna just say this. The discussion is about, is his arrest, is it politically motivated?
Yes.
The answer is yes. Because the same UK government is locking people up for free speech. The same UK government letting their country being flooded with illegal immigrants. Like these are the same people. So what you're telling me is they have morality when it comes to Tate, but not the whole nation of people.
Exactly.
Come on now, we can't do that. Now we can't say they care about the women that Tate mess with, but not their own citizens. Come on, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah. And as I said, women, Tate hates women. It's just you just don't know him. You gotta listen to him. He actually loves women. He thinks
Myron Gaines gets accused of hating women. I get accused of hating, so when we say that men hate women, and most women don't know how men talk about women when they aren't around. Mm-hmm. They know propaganda versions of talk. Oh, grab them by the, which Trump didn't even. But anyway, most women don't know how men actually view women when we're talking amongst ourselves. Y'all don't know this. Most men don't even have the capacity to hate women. They don't even have in them to do it. That's why all these guys are like, a pimp is a small niche market of men. The womanizer, small niche market of, like, these guys are the small niche market of, most guys honor and respect women.
Yeah.
So when I hear the term he hates women, they say that about me, especially black women. So I think if women heard men talk about women when they aren't around, like honestly have real conversations, they would understand. Now, if you want to ask me who really hates who, I would say that women are being programmed to hate men.
Oh yeah. And men, these strong men, such as yourself, Blanche, you don't hate women. You hate women that are not women. And women don't understand that. Like, we have the keys. If you just be a woman and be kind and bring beauty to the world and flavor to it and feminist, like femininity to the world. That's what men like Andrew Tate, they don't like. And Nick Fuentes actually says that. He's like, I hate women that act like men. I don't like it. And that's what's happening, is a lot of women are acting like men and wondering why men can't stand you and why they feel like you can catch these hands. It's because that'll make you want to choke some chick that's in your face, screaming at you, acting like she can beat you. Yeah, that'll make you want to choke one of them out.
Now, why do y'all think DeSantis said if Andrew Tate comes here, he gonna get arrested?
Because of the women.
Why do you think
Because of the women.
DeSantis said that? What crime did he commit in Florida?
God, I just don't like DeSantis.
What crime did Tate commit in Florida?
So why would he say that? A fall from grace. DeSantis is just disappointing me.
Okay, so there was a question. Yeah, but why did DeSantis, again, we're talking about the intentions behind why he said it. If Andrew Tate did not commit a crime in Florida, why would you want to lock him up? That's wrong.
If he didn't do a crime in America, why do you want to lock him? Like we don't do this in America. First of all, he's an American citizen. They are American citizens, y'all. So they are innocent until proven guilty. DeSantis is a chick. That's the reason why. Like, DeSantis, don't even get me started on him. And I really want to like him. But I didn't like him when he ran against President Trump. Like, President Trump was your friend, your boy. He helped you out. You knew he was running, and then you go and run against him. He's just, DeSantis is just so disloyal. He might be a good, governor, maybe, but just a disloyal.
I think he's a good governor. Diamone asked, she said, Andrew Tate didn't respect. I'm gonna get it right. She said that Andrew Tate didn't respect or honor the women. So, and this is going to be a tough pill to swallow for women out there. The only way a man can honor and respect you is if you honor and respect yourself. So, if you are a woman and you want to engage in activities with a man, it's not on him to honor and respect you because that's not what you want. So we have to acknowledge what these women want. These women don't want the square guy. They don't want the square life. They don't want it. So you're trying to put honor and respect on women who have no honor and that's not their life. Now we can agree that this culture of women today don't care about none of the stuff people think they care about. They don't. They don't care about being wives. They don't care about being decent women. They don't care about none of that stuff. So you're asking men to just pull back and just be abstinent and just live a hermit's life. Meanwhile, women get to just run amok and no. If a woman wants to be respected, it goes both ways.
But
she respects herself and then he respects her. That's how that works.
yeah, but that's so subjective. Like, what makes you think that somebody doesn't honor and respect? Y'all think that we don't like y'all because we tell y'all the truth. We think you get what I'm saying? Like all of these people.
No, I get
like,
what you're saying.
yeah, like honor and respect. What he did he not buy her flowers on Thursdays? I mean, like what y'all have got foolishness for honor and respect. Like y'all are talking about when he had a 15-year-old girl from Florida. He specifically said in his videos the age of consent, this mind you, he was in his 20s or something. The age of consent in Romania was 16. Okay. He said that. He's like, oh, I like him 16. I want a 16-year-old that obeys me. He used to say that when he was in his 20s, y'all. Come on. Like, and so saying honor, respect, all of that is subjective. Y'all are also quoting when he was hitting one of the girls with a belt. It was a kinky. The girl actually came out and said, he's never put a hand on me disrespectfully. He's never, like these women are coming out and defending him. And y'all, let me tell you something. I feel like I can sense somebody who's creepy, bad, not a good guy. He don't give me creep vibes. He don't. He don't give me creep vibes.
I just think that much of the contention with Andrew Tate is his stance on women.
Yeah, of course.
Same with Myron Gaines, same with Kevin Samuels. It's just it's always a trend when guys become popular and they push against the narrative, they always get demonized. It's always they hate women, it's always the same script, but really what it is just that we've been conditioned to put women on a pedestal. And even so much to the point where, like you said, it's seen as disrespect for giving her what she wants.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do y'all know that there are some women out there that won't even date a guy that won't put their hands on her? This is what I'm telling you. There are women out there.
There's a whole show. What was that show called?
It probably is.
Huh?
It probably is a show.
Yeah, no, it's about like it was a woman's show about kinky, like freaky sex. Hold on. What was that show, y'all? Help me out in the chat. Show about women having freaky sex.
Thank you, Janan TV.
What was it called? Did she say what it was?
No, she talked
Hold
about
on, y'all know what it is. It's called dang, like it was a whole series. Like Blanche, when I say it, you're gonna be like, and I mean, like she put her in handcuffs and slap her.
If somebody says, do you think a 15-year-old knows what she wants? I'm gonna say this. We had a discussion on Tommy's show about age of consent. And if it is a crime for a man, let's just say a man, to have sex with an underage girl, if that's a crime, then why don't both parties get in trouble? I'm talking about when it's consensual. I'm talking about when the girl wants to do it and the guy wants to do it. She's 15, he's 20, whatever. They both want to have sex mutually. Why don't they both get in trouble? If it's a crime, if it's truly a crime, and they both participate willingly, why don't they both get in trouble? Because you would try in a 15-year-old, remember the girl that and her boyfriend killed the family?
Yep.
They want them charged as adults. Now, according to you all, the girl's 15. Should she not be charged as an adult because she killed 5 people? Was she cognitive? Did she know? You see, what we've done is we're trying to pick and choose morality. I'm saying if it is a crime for a man to sleep with an underage girl and they are both consensually doing it, then they both should get in trouble. Period. Because it's still wrong. It's still breaking the law. So that means that 15-year-old, she knows that it's wrong because she's sneaking to do it. She ain't broadcasting. I got a 20-some-year-old boy. If she ain't broadcasting that, she's sneaking to do it. I'm saying that what would curtail out of this stuff is if both parties got punished. Because that would make somebody think before I actually participate in this activity.
Yeah, it was 50 Shades of Grey, like a whole book about being bound. So here's the thing. Y'all just want to manipulate me with the whole 15. You think a 15-year-old? Yes, I was that 15-year-old and me about 16 other friends. Okay. Y'all don't want to look at it because you got daughters and you see your 15-year-old and you think that she is not. Let me tell you something. At 15, a lot of girls have all the working parts. And that's just the way. 7th grade. Yeah. Oh, 7th. Yes, we were hunching in 7th grade. Black guy 9. Like, stop playing. And if y'all don't want to have these serious talks, then maybe this show is not for you. But you're not going to manipulate me and Blanche talking about 15. Oh, she's only 15. She's on. Let me tell you, you're talking to a girl that lost her virginity at 12. So stop it. And no, I wasn't raped. Cut it out. So can we just be done with that?
No, again, y'all keep missing the point I'm making. You all are making a moral argument about Andrew Tate. We are stating that the reason that he is being arrested or has been arrested is not because he's immoral. That is the point of what we're saying. It is another agenda as to why he's being arrested. He's not being arrested because of what y'all are saying. If that was the case, he would still be in prison. He's being arrested for a political agenda. I'm telling you that I saw when his content, when he got popular, because he was the number one person in the world on social media. And he was number one because of red pill content.
Yep.
He was not number one because of sexploitation, human sex trafficking. It wasn't because of that. It was because his rhetoric around men and women. So he's being arrested for political motivation. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know that much about Andrew Tate. I don't follow him on social media. I see his videos. He got some good stuff to say. That's what I know about him.
Yeah.
That's all I know. I don't know about his 10 years ago. I don't know. I'm telling you all, but the reason he's being arrested is not because of morality.
Yeah. So somebody said he was 19. Yeah, he might have been just, I mean, serious, like he might have been like in his like early 20s when he was talking like that, y'all. But like seriously, like he's 40 now and these girls are coming 15 years later.
Listen, even after surviving R. Kelly, he was in front of a crowd of women, and then women said, "We don't care about the documentary."
They did.
He went to a high school down here, Tri-Cities High School. Them girls ran up to him. They don't care about documentary.
Yeah.
So again, What nobody wants to discuss is what these women are doing and what they want.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to discuss that. It's
Yeah.
all on the men. These women want this. They
Yeah.
want it.
Yeah.
I'm
50
sorry,
Shades of Grey.
I know it sounds bad. When they survey women and ask them what the number one fantasy is, you know what it is? You know what the number one fantasy of a woman is? It's having a man take it. Ain't that crazy?
That's great.
I was that the number one fantasy of women when surveyed is to have a man come in there and take it.
Yeah, Aaliyah's mama gave her to R. Kelly. They not ready to talk about that. Aaliyah was 12, y'all. She was 13. She was 14. Come on, quit playing these kind of games. And so I say that to say when they say, oh, there was a girl that was with him that was 15, she was probably with it. I'm not saying that it was right. I'm saying that it is what it is. Did he rape a 15-year-old now? Did he rape a 15-year-old now? Show me within the last 2 years that he raped somebody or he bit, then I'll be, then I'll be interested. But these girls, y'all keep falling for it every single time. Every time the media puts somebody in front of y'all need to start asking, how long ago was this? And if it was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I'm not interested. That's all I'm saying. And so this man has done a lot of good for a lot of men, whether we like it or not. It is politically motivated, his arrest. Whether you think he's off or not, I saw somebody said Tate's a little off. Maybe he is. I don't know.
Listen, y'all. Let's say everything y'all say is true, 100% true.
Mm-hmm.
That still doesn't make the arrest just, though.
Nope.
Because they're not arresting him for what y'all are saying. They're arresting him because of his content and popularity.
Yep.
Black women were going around trying to sign petitions to get Kevin Samuels off social media.
Yep.
Kevin Samuels was telling women he gonna cheat on you. He was telling men, explore your options. He was giving men all kind of advice, and black women said, we won't like that. I'm telling you all that
he was telling men that they were losers, that they won't try, that they were overweight. He was saying all the same things.
Listen, man, if he raped a young lady, then
recently,
if he did it, period, it's wrong. If he did it, period, it's wrong. Listen, you all, it's wrong, right? It's wrong. If he did, it's wrong.
He didn't rape nobody.
I know he did. I know he did. At the same time, there can be a wrong done without a person being a victim.
Yeah.
So when it came to R. Kelly was wrong for what he did, but they weren't victims. You see to understand the difference? Because what he had to offer, they wanted it. Whether it was him, whether it was a record deal, whether it was to live in the mansion, whatever it was, they wanted it. So although R. Kelly is wrong, those girls are not victims because a victim doesn't have a choice. Now, if R. Kelly went to the high schools, snatched them out of class, took them back to the mansion and tied them up, then they victims. But if they mama and daddy drop them off at the front of the mansion to spend the night, they're not no victims. I'm sorry.
Someone said, check out Milk Bar TV and his expose of the Tate brothers. The girls admitted to his abuse. He was caught on camera multiple times admitting to rape and abusing girls.
Okay, I'll check it out.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I'm not gonna I haven't seen that expose on Milk Bar TV, but what I'm saying is that I'm over all of these people coming out after 10 years. I'm just not interested, y'all. I'm not interested.
Listen,
somebody said that's gross though. A 15-year-old.
Yeah,
don't knock it till you try it.
Okay, listen. Okay, it's gross.
Whatever.
Everything it's all that. All I'm saying is the United Kingdom's government is not arresting Andrew Tate because he's gross. That's not why they're doing it. They're not doing it because so
What I'm
again, this
what
is
I'm saying is all these girls have all the working parts, Blanche. They have all. It's gross to us because we're in America and it's our culture. Just like some cultures eat grasshoppers. That's gross, right? But to them it's not. I am telling you, over in Africa, where y'all love so much, them girls is getting married and having babies at 12, 13.
they sure are.
Soon as their period comes. And there's nothing wrong with it. That's all I'm saying.
It happens all around the world, and I ain't seen none of y'all talk about the underage marriages going on around the world right now.
With Islam.
All these indigenous tribes in the rainforest that people love so much, you know, one with stuff all in their nose and walk around naked. Them.
As soon as the young girl gets her,
She has her cycle.
yes,
She getting pregnant.
yes. So
And y'all see them on TV because y'all watch them on little. Remember, y'all watch them little girl be pregnant.
We do.
They have a great culture. It's so beautiful. Y'all see all this stuff.
So yeah, I mean, you're just so privileged, and I thank God for America that we can just have all these opinions and judge all these other people because we're so perfect and we're so moral. But you just not. A lot of y'all are fingering your nieces and nephews.
Simulated student said, "Our
Blanche, why you ignore me?"
Stimulated student said.
Just say, is it too late? Look, Blanche, am I just tired?
We gotta go.
Look, am I just tired of y'all? I'm
we
just
gotta go.
irritated right now.
She gotta get up. She gotta
Tate
go.
is in jail, and I'm upset about it. I love Andrew Tate. I love Ben Shapiro. Yes, I do. I love Nick Fuentes. I got an attitude because I don't like when people who I know how immoral people can be, and just because theirs is on display, you feel like you have some moral high ground over them. And y'all just don't. Y'all don't. I know how Uncle Johnny's are.
Yeah, I mean it's true. It's true. So yeah, that's the show, y'all, because she gotta go. She gotta go. We gotta go, man. We've been on here too long.
LARPing for cash. I'm getting on his nerves. You know, look, you know it's all love LARPing for cash. Thank you so much.
I just think it's hard for people to separate. It's hard to separate when they believe somebody's getting a punishment and the intent behind the punishment, though.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, it's kind of like I remember one time I got mad at my cousin, and I said, "Man, I'm telling," because they had took me. My mom had went somewhere, and they had took my mom's car. We was all over the city. And she like, "Don't tell nobody." Listen, they like 16, 17, 18. I'm like 6.
Oh my God.
They got me going everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere, all over the city, late. So I said, "You got to give me a Snickers." You got to get me a Snickers. I was telling you, give me a Snickers. So the deal was, I get the Snickers. You know, we got you. They forgot about the Snickers, though. They forgot. Now, I had no problems with what we was doing. And guess what? I knew it was wrong. I knew I shouldn't have gotten in the car. I knew it all. But I wanted my Snickers. So I said, one condition is a Snickers. They messed around and said, "Oh, we forgot the Snickers. We'll get it for you." Nah. I'm telling. Now listen, the intent behind me telling wasn't because I thought it was wrong.
Nope.
That wasn't my intent. My intent behind telling was I didn't get my Snickers.
Yeah.
Even though even though telling is the right thing to do, the intent behind me telling was wrong.
Exactly.
It was the wrong
Exactly.
intent.
Exactly. And that's how I feel about a lot of stuff. Someone said, you sound like the one that has some nasty stuff on your mind. Oh, Ray the L Jordan 650. Yeah, no, like seriously, family secret. Somebody said, y'all, someone stimulated student said, I know where Crystal is coming from. People think the world is peaches and roses. Nah, it's thorns and thistles and wild animals. And you can tame the animals, but they're still animals. And it's so true. It really is. And that's why we love y'all. We come on here, we share our lives, we share our stories. I tell y'all way too much, but I do it because I want y'all to know that this is genuine. I'm authentic, and I'm coming from a place that y'all probably don't understand. It's not the world that you live in, but these girls is you can't ruin the lives of a lot of men behind this
Not for these women.
yes.
Not for these women.
You can't. And I take offense to women saying they're trafficked, but they're on a jet, but they're on a boat, but they're in a house.
Like
Like,
you, private
like,
jet, yacht.
yeah.
Where we go?
Like, so with the Epstein files, I get irritated when she says, oh, he flew me to England. He said that he was going to give me a modeling career. So that's not trafficked, y'all. There are real people that are getting drugged across the border. They're getting drugged. They don't even know their name. They'll never see their family again. While these women who are gladly giving it up, and they don't like the terms of the deal. He didn't call her back. The job didn't come fast enough. The money didn't come fast enough. Like, and then they're turning around and saying, I don't like the decision that I made, and he must have made me do it. That's not right. And we can't have a functioning society like this. I'm telling you, men better wake up.
And we have to start giving a punishment to the girls
Yes.
and boys
Yes.
participating in sex with adults,
Yes.
because they know that it's wrong. So if you can charge a teenager with murder as an adult, which is what they do,
Mm-hmm.
and you can charge them as an adult when they engage in adult activities.
Mm-hmm.
If you started doing that, it would at least make them think twice about doing it. But if they know I can do this with no consequence, why wouldn't they keep doing it?
Agree. There was somebody that said a lot of these high school students like throw themselves at the teacher.
Guess what? There's no consequence.
Yeah.
Think about it. A student, listen, before we go, I got accused by a student one time of the young lady said I'm gonna tell you what, she said I put my anatomy on her shoulder. Now keep in mind, she said this, she told her parents. Her parents came up there. There was a girl in the hallway with her. The girl said she saw it. Now keep in mind, it was two girls in the hallway. This was after class transition. They were in the hallways lingering. Now these two girls are fast.
Mm-hmm.
They fast.
Mm-hmm.
So they already doing stuff. They already fast. So
Yeah.
so I told them to go to class. Now, she tells them I put my anatomy on her shoulder. So she goes home. Now her mom comes up there. I want to say it was her stepdad comes up there, and they want to know what's going on. And so it's me, it's the vice principal. He did me a solid because he kept it from the female principal, because if it went to her, I would have been toast.
Mm-hmm.
Just off the accusation alone, I'd have been toast. Because we have programs in all of this. It'd have been a bad situation. Just off the accusation. Anyway, so he kept it between him, the parents, her, and me.
Mm-hmm.
He bypassed the principal. We're in the room, and he said, okay, tell us what happened. She said, I was on the steps. He came behind me, put his thing on my shoulder, and told me to go to class. Now, this sounds crazy, right?
It sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy. But imagine she says this in a room full of teachers, administrators, board of education, TV, cameras. It don't sound crazy no more. It only sounds crazy in that room. But imagine being on TV. It don't sound crazy. So the guy who said his name, but he was like, so you saying that his thing touched your shoulder? She said, yes. He said, stand up. I stood up. He said, you stand up. Now you're saying he was on a step and you were on a step below him. So we're going to add another maybe foot between y'all. He said, listen, I don't know what he's packing. He said, but I don't know if he packing like that. He said, because for him to do that, he got to be, he was like, and so he looked at the parents because he was like this. He's like, and the mom was like, stepdad was like,
We'll be on our way, sir.
yes.
Because these
Now
chicks.
keep in mind, they called her friend in the room earlier. Tell me what you saw. She said, yeah, I saw him. Yeah, he came down. He flung that thing on her shoulder. He was like, get out, go. You gotta go, get out of here. He just you go back to class.
She was down with down for the cause.
Yeah, she was too. It was just too much. It was the way she described it sounded. It was just too much.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
anyway, my point is that in that moment right there, I realized how much power, not even a woman, a child had that a female had over my life.
Yeah. I tell my son, don't be around them. I mean, like serious, like children, don't be around them. My son, someone accused him of something one time, and I was just like, look, this is what you deal with as a man. But these girls, man, please. We used to play hump tag in elementary school. Y'all remember you remember hide and go get it?
Yeah, we used to come on now. You listen.
That was in elementary school.
I remember having the man, I ain't even gonna get into it.
They used to run, y'all. They used to run. We'd be on the thing, and you do the hide and go seek. No, it was hide and go get it, and then they would just hump you like this with clothes on. Just foolishness we used to do. It was so bad. That was in elementary school, Blanche.
I remember, I don't know where I was, but this girl was older. And she took advantage of me.
I'm not laughing. That's not right, Blanche, but that's fun.
She took advantage of me. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on.
That's sad, Blanche.
I was being taken advantage. I didn't know what was going on.
Somebody said if I run for office and they bring up some old videos of me, I'm telling you now it's AI. Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh, somebody said I didn't go freak. Yeah, y'all remember. Come on, like y'all remember this. I'm not the only person that
y'all know.
Y'all know. And it wasn't just inner city, because I went to school in the city, but I heard that these countries. I
went to private school and we were doing it in there too. In the private school, we would play. Listen, if we didn't go outside for recess, we played in there and stayed there and play house. We used to go onto the big cheese. It was listen, the big cheese was cracking. Listen, this was good.
Man, let me tell you something.
This private school.
My daughter was like, "Oh, we're gonna play house." No, y'all not. Give me my child. Give me my girl child. Give me my girl. We don't play house. We don't play any of that. Not in my house.
I remember.
Helena said, I don't know what is that. We didn't do that. Helena, yeah, it was bad, girl.
I remember going to my mom's friend's house. They be in the room, they be playing cards, they be smoking, and we be in that room. They cut the TV on, put a movie on, but we be that thing having a freak fest.
Ain't watching no movie at
I'm
all.
talking about freak.
Y'all making a movie.
We listen, we 5, 6, 7, 8 years old having a freak fest.
Goldie, she said, go, Mrs. Gold, she said we were doing it in my private school too.
I already know. Listen,
Poor Helena, we have scarred her.
Who gonna be the mom? Who gonna be the dad today?
Y'all, I can't take it. Someone stimulate. You said I worked at the Boys and Girls Club in college, and I told them teenagers, whatever you're thinking about doing, I've thought about it and done better. I never took my eyes off them. I know. I never take my eyes off of my daughter, ever.
I remember it was a student. This is a middle school. It's time to go. I know. It was a student, though. She had ran to the woods behind the school with the boys. And I saw her running out because it was like kind of like it wasn't a field. It was like PE out. It was it was PE outside though. Mm-hmm. And I saw she had some condoms. And so I'm telling the PE teacher she got condoms and she went to the woods. Who you think got in trouble?
You.
I wasn't supposed to say that to the PE teacher. Ain't that crazy? Now she done ran out to the woods with boys, and the teacher, PE teacher, ran after her and got them out the woods. How did I get in trouble for that though? How am I in the office?
I know, right?
You weren't supposed to say that out loud. I said, but she went to the woods with some.
They was protecting black women back then.
They were protecting the girl back then.
Someone said, "Don't let the teddy bears tell the stories."
Oh,
tell
man,
that story. The
them
teddy bears got some.
Them stories. Teddy bears is traumatized. Traumatized. Because they want to say child molestation, but we all the same age though. They can't
all the same age.
We all the same age.
Stop fronting. I'm just y'all. We're just trying to educate y'all. We're trying to put y'all on. Don't let the media manipulate y'all. Defund the media. No one cares about these girls. No one cares about these girls until they can propagandize you. They ain't thinking about them. Their parents wasn't thinking about them when they let them go over by Andrew Tate's house. You think my daughter could go over by Andrew Tate's house?
Nope.
Please. So the only people that owe these people something is these people's parents.
Right.
So somebody said, Blanche, the PE teachers were also humping the mess. Oh, Goldie, that we don't want to talk about that. These PE teachers.
The PE teachers, the coaches.
The coaches, the PE teachers.
Some of the staff.
Said, like, these people are not more moral. They're not. They're not. I used to, God, I ain't going to put my... I ain't gonna put... Y'all, I done told y'all too much already.
No, and listen, y'all, when we're talking, listen, you got to contextualize what we're saying. We're talking about the world versus, we're not talking about believers. We're not talking about y'all. We're talking about the world.
Yeah.
When you go out into the world, this is how the world, like the world don't care about your child. The world don't care about me. The world don't care about you. The world don't care. Now, if you tell me when you're talking about believers, we care. We're talking about the world. The world don't care. Trust me.
And you got to remember, but what we're talking about is real, because a lot of this stuff is happening in church. So you can say believers all you want to. Christian men But I don't hide under the guise of Christianity, because a lot of Christians are broken. They are, like, they're broken.
Most
And
people
so
are broken.
exactly, most people are broken, but yes, Christian men are broken. And so, like, let's not think that it's even better in the church. It's not. Not. Someone said our guidance counselor in high school used to host student parties at her house, and 30 of us would show up. Yeah,
Crazy.
student parties.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's true, y'all. But thank y'all so much, yo. I hope you guys hear the heart of what we're saying. Like, hear the heart of what we're saying. We're very transparent with you guys. We have a lot of fun on this show. Share this with someone, like, comment. We read you guys' comments and include you into the conversation. Just know that we're not saying that anybody is perfect, but don't allow the media to destroy what we've built over here in America. Like, we're not going to get rid of our men. We're not going to attack them. We're not going to let you jail them for something that happened years ago, because what's good for the goose is what's good for the gander. If he did that years ago, then I hope you're going back at everybody who did something years ago.
Right. Everybody. And before we go, President Trump, our president, was accused, and that woman had the craziest, nuttiest story
she was
imaginable.
nutty. She was so nutty.
She was insane. And look what people did. They listened to her. She was on shows. They claimed they believed her. This is what I mean by political motivation. Everybody knows she's lying. Everybody knows she's crazy, but they don't care because they want to see Trump fall. That's all we're saying. The intentions behind going after Trump is not because they believe he's a bad person. It's a politically motivated attack. That's what it's for. It ain't because it's not for morality. They don't.
Exactly, and y'all don't care. Exactly. Somebody said get Dr. Martin Luther King. I tell you, y'all hear all the stories about the freak nasty stuff he used to do, and y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. So please spare me.
Y'all ain't never decided to ban Elijah Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad impregnating. Elijah Muhammad was impregnating girls.
Yes.
And there is no condemnation from the black community on him. None.
No, none. Like, I mean, like, who there's so many instances. That's why I said, like, y'all want to talk about R. Kelly. Everybody knew R. Kelly was with Aaliyah. Everybody knew
They
that
were
she
married.
was 14 and
They
she
were
was
married.
married.
Matter of fact, RPG. There's a song called She Got That Vibe. In that song, he says, little cute Aaliyah, she's got it. Now, how old do you think Aaliyah was? That song came out in 91.
She's 14.
How old do you think she was when he put her in that song? Talking about she got it at night. How old? Might even been 90. Let me see.
I think she was 14.
No, she wasn't. No, she about 11 years old.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, because she was 15 in 90. When they got married, I think in 93, she was 15.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't care. Foxy at the age of 14 introduced the coops, learning how like 14. We was getting it, Blanche. Come on, we was experienced by then. I mean, it's like,
So hold on. I just want to see when they got married.
her entire album was Age Ain't Number. Yeah, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
Going down ain't nothing but a thing.
Yes.
Hold on. Aaliyah was 15 in 94.
Yep.
She Got That Vibe was released in 92, but written, I want to say 91.
Yeah, it was probably 91.
So we're talking about she was probably 12 years old.
Yeah.
And he said, Little Cute Aaliyah, she got. Now guess what? Her parents heard that song.
Yep.
Everybody in the studio heard that song. Everybody around heard that man say, "Little Cute Aaliyah, she got it."
And
And
she was
now one
probably
person,
busting it down.
and now one person said he was wrong. Now one person said don't put the song out. Now one person said my daughter can't be around you. None of that happened. Matter of fact, after he put her in the song, they got married 3 years later.
Yeah. They were talking about you remember the girl that he was sleeping with? She was what? She was 13, 14 or whatever that he peed on. The chick. You know, she came out. Did you see that? The chick that he peed on, she came out this year.
I remember her. I remember her.
She came out this year to tell about it. And
she playing victim?
Yeah. She said that when the video came out, so you know that she didn't press charges, her parents didn't press charges or anybody. That's how he got off with the peeing. The girl he peed on.
None of them pressed charges though.
Yeah, none of them pressed charges. So anyway, she was like 13 or 14 and he was peeing on her. And you remember Dave Chappelle did the how old is 14 anyway? So everybody was talking about this chick getting peed on. So she now comes out and puts a face to a name. I think she's 20, let's say she's 25, 26 now. And she says in describing her dad's interaction, so R. Kelly apparently told her dad that the video got released and it's out there of her getting peed on.
Yeah.
She said the dad just started crying, saying, you sick, man, start crying. But then doesn't press charges on nothing. You mean to tell me if you see a grown 20-something, 30-year-old man peeing on your 13-year-old daughter, you going to start crying?
You know why he cried? You know why he cried? Because he know his daughter. So those were tears, not for R. Kelly. Those are tears for his daughter. He was broken. See, that's what I mean, right? When y'all are honest, and this man knew his daughter, he was like in his head, why? Now somebody says should R. Kelly be locked up?
No, free R. Kelly.
If we're not, listen, y'all want me to see these parents drop these kids off to R. Kelly. R. Kelly go to jail, but they get money off the documentary.
Yeah.
I can't sit with that. That don't sit right with me. It just don't. These parents, even Sparkle said, after Sparkle knew he was messing with young girls, she brought her niece to him.
Yep.
Nobody condemned Sparkle.
Oh, she said she didn't know.
What?
She's a liar.
Come on,
She's
man.
a liar. And the little girl, the little girl, go watch the video. The little girl said, my auntie Sparkle told me to sit on R. Kelly's lap and rub his head. That's what she said in her book.
So I'm all for punishment. Y'all know me. I don't like pick and choosing. I say this all the time. I don't like selective outrage. I don't like selective punishment. You can't convince me that R. Kelly has to go to prison and the parents get a check. That's not how I can't rock with that. I can't.
Yep. And that's what she said. She said, my auntie Sparkle, and Sparkle came out and, of course, denied it. Look, somebody said, show did. Yep. She said, my auntie Sparkle told me to sit on R. Kelly's lap and rub his head and ask him to be my godfather. Y'all know it's true. Y'all know it's true. Who y'all believe?
Hold up. And what about the woman that was 36 years old and she said R. Kelly got her too? Now she was on a radio show in Dallas, and they was like, "Well, but how did he get you?" Now we understand the young girls, but how he get you? She was like, it's not about age.
I know. That's what they said.
So this is what I'm saying, y'all.
This is a hustle, y'all. Girls, man.
Listen, my boys always say this. there are very few victims in the world.
Very few.
And it's true.
So true.
It is they are very rarely are you going to find somebody that's just an actual victim. Like they had no choice, no say in the matter. We don't see too many of them.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's really sad. Somebody said these cases are about the music catalog. It's worth millions, but it's known that no, seriously. And like I said, Black people never cared about R. Kelly sleeping with young girls. They just never did. They never like cut it out. Y'all didn't care.
And honestly, even with R. Kelly, I mean, Diddy. Should Diddy go to jail for beating up Cassidy?
No. He
Not
should have
Cassidy,
went to jail the night he beat her up. You're not going to give me something 15 years later and manipulate me, because what y'all not seeing is that same day, the next day, she was on the red carpet with him. I know people that's getting kicked in the face and they don't get to go on the red carpet. They don't get drugs. They don't get an apartment paid for. They don't get $30 million like she does.
Right.
So no, Diddy did not do anything wrong. Cassie was a drug addict and she do anything strange for some change. And I'm glad that she turned her life around. But us getting all emotional.
You believe that?
I don't know. What us getting all emotional about what they used to do to Freak Nasty. You can't emotionally manipulate me, because I know people getting kicked in the face now and they don't have $30 million and they don't have their apartment paid for.
To keep in mind, y'all, Cassie got 10 million first. Remember that? Because he promised her 10 million for being his girlfriend. So she got that 10 million. Then she got 30.
He was giving her drugs. He was paying for her lifestyle, paying for her living, and all of that. Please, no.
Matter of fact, she had a great deal. Matter of fact, sign me up.
Nah, I don't want. Look, it's too expensive. I don't want to get kicked in the face. I don't want to get kicked in the face.
Listen, I got beat up for free.
All I'm saying is that these men. I'm
beat up in a hotel, get 30 million.
No, thank you. Keep that. I don't want to get kicked in the face. He said 30 mil would turn my abuser into the biggest blessing. LOL.
I'll be like, look, I shut. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
No, thank you. Just like that porn star that is now married a female pastor. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, no. Somebody said, sign you up. Yeah, he cried. Yeah, Blanche, I don't want to be kicked in the face.
Listen, man, if y'all are telling me I can get beat up and get $30 million, man, y'all are crazy.
Oh, God. Somebody said these immoral sex freaks got what they
I ain't talking about the baby. Well, listen, I ain't talking about the Diddy party. I'm talking about the beat up in the whole, no baby oil, no Diddy. I'm talking about getting beat up. I ain't talking about other stuff. I'm talking about getting beat up.
So somebody said these immoral. Okay, so LARPing for Cash said these immoral sex freaks got what they deserve. So in being immoral and a sex freak should land you in prison. I just disagree. I think we can't live in a world where morality is, because morality is subjective. Y'all don't believe in morality.
Okay, so this is a good comment. These immoral sex freaks got what they deserve. Okay, let's say they did get what they deserve. Let's say it's true. But the problem is if they're picking and choosing who gets the punishment, eventually they're going to get down to us. Like eventually this pendulum swings. Like eventually they're going to say that you did something.
Yep.
They're going to say I did something.
Subjective. Oh, you prayed, you did this.
Yeah. I mean, this is why I don't support it. Like, listen, if Diddy beat that girl up, the hotel should have never hid the footage. Why? That's an accomplice, right? To a crime, right? Why did they get in trouble?
Oh, he paid them.
No,
I think he paid them
hold on.
like
Did she sue them?
$100,000.
Who did she sue? Did she sue the hotel?
She
Who did she
probably
sue?
sued the no, because he paid because she was still with him. So that's what I'm saying. She was still with him when this was going on. They went on the red carpet the next day after getting kicked in
No,
the
I'm
face.
talking about afterwards. Did she sue? Did she sue
I
the
don't think
hotel?
I think maybe she did, but it was a long time after. I think it was like 2016.
So youngest female with the Elijah Muhammad thing was around 19 years old. They weren't 13.
No, that's not true. That's
19?
That's a lie. Even Malcolm X told it. He said that he left Elijah Muhammad because he saw that Elijah Muhammad had these 10 and 11-year-old girls pregnant.
Yeah, 19 don't sound right. I'm sorry. It just don't sound, especially for a
Yeah,
courtroom.
someone said a sodomite is an immoral sex freak, according to some people. So somebody did say that she did sue the hotel, but she shouldn't have sued the hotel because she and her husband or her boo or her boyfriend at the time wanted the tape gone. Cassie got made out. Okay. The youngest person with Elijah Muhammad, you Googling?
Yeah, because yeah, this is saying under his underage and under unmarried secretaries became pregnant.
Yeah, that's what he didn't marry them. So that's why if you say wife, he didn't marry them. Youngest baby mama. Let me see if baby mama of Elijah Muhammad. And that's why Malcolm X said he left the faith because he saw that all of these girls were like very, very young.
And his son is the one that told Malcolm that. Elijah Muhammad's son told him that.
Wow. I don't. They hide this kind of stuff because they don't want us to look it up. But yeah, come on. He was 20 years old, one of the people that he married or whatever, when she was 17. But he had babies with very young girls.
He did.
And it's not right, but so. All right, Blanche. Well, yes, somebody said 3 hours of Unblack. Yes, we unblacked you for almost 4 hours. We unblacked you, yo.
Listen, we going to bed. I'm sorry, y'all. Go to bed.
I'm actually I'm actually not, but yeah. But we going, you guys, y'all, we have such a good time. If you have not already, please send this to somebody. Like, share, subscribe. Send it to Ben Shapiro. Send Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, send him this. Yeah,
and let him know that I got his back. I really
let Ben Shapiro know that she got his back.
I love Ben. Blanche, I'm telling you, the Daily Wire just needs to call us. We won't do you like Candace because Candace is black. Candace is black. We're unblack.
Yeah, call us, Bill. Bill, let's talk. Let's see what what we talking about.
We'll have the Daily Wire. We'll have a good time. Anyhow, you guys, about. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not already, please like, share, subscribe to our channel. Go follow Blanche on all social media. Go follow me. I know what Chris was going to do. Probably go to bed, right? You guys, thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. And I'm so glad for almost 4 hours you stepped out of the dark
and into the light.
Unblack yourself. Peace.
We stepping out the dark into the light. No more blind, now we see what's right. I'm not black, I'm free. I'm black, we're breaking free tonight. I'm black, walking in the light.